So, it's your boy Doolie.
It's your boy Jbluebillz.
Uh-huh.
It's your J. Shit. TP.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You want to know something? We don't got a name.
We don't have a name.
What's your name of the podcast, dude? We still gonna have to think about it. So right now, we're just three niggas on the podcast. We don't got a name yet. Nah, but seriously though, it's your boy Doolie. A lot of y'all might recognize me from a lot of different types of content that I do. Here's our podcast. Welcome. And these are my two day one men. We got Jbluebillz. You know what I'm saying? We got Jay right here. So first thing I ain't gonna lie to you, I think the first thing we should do is introduce ourselves. I'm Doolie, feel me? 23 years old, I'm in college. I also am a full-time deli manager too. These are my two childhood and feel me, one of my great friends right here too. Feel me, if you want to introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, my name is Josh, go by Jbluebillz.
Yes, sir.
Shit, just turned 20, you feel me? We be doing chill shit, work, have a job, go to the gym, play with the guys in the game. Regular calm shit, not too much, not too crazy.
Word.
You feel me?
Type shit. My name is Jay. I go by Julio. Oh shit, I did that shit reverse again.
Yeah.
TV. Nah, but I'm 24. I go to the gym. My occupation is deli work. I have a son. Word, that's about it.
We all love his son too. Who don't, right?
Little demon, man.
You feel me? All right, so I ain't gonna lie. I think the first thing we should get into is how we met each other. So I think I'll just start off the introduction and then they can add on whatever they want. We'll start off with the man right next to me because he's right next to me. My boy Josh, Jbluebillz. I met him through the game. We used to play Xbox together. He was a friend of a friend, and then I ain't gonna lie to you. After playing the game with this nigga a couple times, I was like, yo, this nigga valid. Like feel me, he cool. We started playing the game. We started hopping on Rainbow Six Siege at that time. This was like COVID. Yo, we started,
COVID was
guys.
bro.
Pandemic. 2020 gaming was here.
Peak gaming.
It was above the camera.
Period.
Tops
Yo.
quarantine gaming. Bro, I swear.
No bullshit. I think the only thing that could top quarantine gaming was our childhood gaming. Maybe at that. And that's still amazing.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to that. So, what me and him used to do, we was known for booting niggas offline. Yo, if you played against us in Rainbow Six Siege, and we didn't like the way that y'all played, we didn't like the way that y'all was talking, even if y'all just played in a nice and respectful manner, and we were just in the mood of being a hating ass nigga, you got booted offline. You did not have Wi-Fi for at least like 3 hours. Bare minimum 3 hours.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, we was wildin'.
Bro, God forbid someone on the team like Blitz, Clash. If y'all play Siege, y'all know.
Bro.
Like, come on, man.
Bro. I forgot the name. What was the one that used to stand there with the armor shield?
Which armor shield?
That big tank ass nigga.
Oh, Monte?
Yo, if you was Monte, you was getting fried. Yo, you was getting fried.
You was getting fried, bro.
Yo, bro, let me see you check that. You're getting fried. Yo, I would have fried you through the game. That's how deep it was.
Oh yeah, server's going down.
Yo, bro, if I could,
going down.
Yo, bro,
The whole server?
Yo, bro, we booted the whole server multiple times.
Multiple times, bro.
Yo, bro, there was times that we wasn't able to pull the niggas out. We would boot the whole server. Everybody get
No one played.
Damn, y'all that petty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, if we was about to lose to some bullshit, boot the whole server. The whole server get booted.
Like, we be doing like casual servers, but when we on rank, we on some dickheads.
Nah, bro.
They would book the servers on rank. But before that, we would invite the other team to the party.
Mm-hmm.
These things sweet, you feel me? The
Cool.
whole time, I'm grabbing their IP.
Cooked.
Cooked.
Just waiting for one nigga to talk shit. Like, nah, that nigga kind of suck. Oh, yeah. Don't you live in Ohio? Huh? Yeah, don't you live in like Bakerfield? Huh?
I live down in North Carolina, bro.
Oh.
No.
Bro, I know I live in North Carolina.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
TT.
Bro, she used to be deep. I used to pull niggas' coordinates. I'll start telling niggas shit nearby, like, send me by maybe like 5 minutes away from you. Like, yo, how you know about that? Now you panicking.
Oh, yo, now you shaking. Now you shaking.
Because it's worse for them small cities. Because when it comes,
Of course.
Yeah, bro, chill.
Nah, but what you call it? When it comes to the smallest cities, it's worse because it's like they don't have as much.
They don't have a lot of
So
stuff.
if I was to name your local supermarket, you're gonna be panicking. Now, if you was to do that shit in New York, you probably gonna name a supermarket that's like fucking like 5-6 blocks away. Like, nigga, I don't even go to that shit.
Nigga.
Okay, you know that? Feel me? That's what used to have them panicking. But feel me? That's a long story short. I can't get into too much.
Yeah.
I can't say too much on the podcast, but that's how I got to know him. And then, feel me? We got my boy Jay, Julio. This is my childhood friend. I ain't gonna lie. We grew up on the same block. He was friends with my neighbor, and for me, his name's Papa. I consider him like an older brother to me. For me, that's really like, for me, he's downstairs. He's literally downstairs. Yeah, he gonna knock that shit back. But look, I met him through him because I think y'all went to the same school, right?
Yeah.
For me, y'all were mad close, so I ended up tapping in with him. We lost contact for like a good
few years.
Few. Maybe like 8. No bullshit.
7.
8, 9. You know, like 8, 9 years. Feel like a good 8, 9 years. We lost contact with each other. We'd still see each other every here and there. You know, every other couple of years. Oh, what's up? How you been? Real quick. Until one time, right? This was back when I was working at the Bronx Zoo. Feel me? I don't live too far from there. If you know, you know. But back when I was working at the Bronx Zoo, I'm walking back and I'm already late. And this is why I say God works in mysterious ways. I'm already late to go back to work because I lost track of time.
Yeah.
And I ran right into you. I think you was going to the gym and I was going to work. So I walked right past you. I'm like, yo, what's up? How you been? Chopped it up. He was like, yo, you better go to the gym. I'm like, what gym you go to? I go to Planet Fitness in Florida. I'm like, that's my gym. I should have said that on the podcast. Fuck. I mean, I don't go there no more. But
yeah, I don't go there neither.
He was just there this morning.
Yo, bro, why are you?
Come on, bro. Fuck it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's all right. We know how to fight. Don't worry.
Not worried.
We know
fighters. We know how to fight.
Really good fighters. It's okay. Feel me? Just come on good time and we gonna be on good time. We all good. But yeah, so he told me like, yo, I go to the gym right there. I'm like, yo, that's my gym. But we always used to go on separate times. That's why I never used to see you. You was probably going like 3, 4 o'clock. I'm probably going at like 6, 7.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it's like we never bumped heads. So I'm like, yo, bro, fuck that. Give me a snap. Yo, bro, we out to the gym later or we out to the gym tomorrow? You feel me? I locked in with you. Next day I hit you up. We out to the gym? Yeah, fuck it. All right, get out of work at 4 o'clock. Meet you there. We go hit the gym. Feel me? We catching up with each other. Life's good. You know what I'm saying? After that, niggas just been locked in.
Word.
No bullshit. After that, niggas just been locked in. Feel me? And then I think like a year later, this one, I was doing YouTube with Jbluebillz, so he got me into making content. I hit you up because I was like, bro, I need a cameraman and I need a hype man. I'm searching around thinking who could be. I hit you on your bro. You know how to work a camera? The nigga had the same camera that I was gonna buy.
Yep.
Like the camera that I'm using right now to record, he already had. He knew this shit like the back of his hand. I'm like, yo, bro, I need a cameraman. What you trying to do? I told her like, yo, bro, I have a dream. It's not some shit where it's like, oh, this is just for fun. No, like, I have a real life dream.
Yeah.
I need you to be part of that. The nigga told me about, got you. Feel me? Lock that in. Next thing you know, nigga said, I need a hype man. I'm like, who the fuck the hype man gonna be? Tell me why this nigga gonna hit me up like, yo, bro, let me know when you, feel me, you free and on the city, cause I'll be popping out like every weekend type shit, every Friday. I'm like, what you mean? Well, he was like, yeah, I've been coming there for like 2-3 weeks now. I'm like, nigga, yo, bro, what days you come? He was like, usually I'll come on like a Friday. I'm like, can you make that shit like a weekly thing? He was like, yeah, wow. I was like, bro, I need a hype man for YouTube. Like I told him, like, I need somebody like that I actually fuck with. Like, now some nigga was like, oh, come do YouTube. Like, no, it's gotta be like the nigga that I call my brother. Like, feel me? Cause you know, they gonna see that shit on camera. They gonna see the love. Feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna see that. I told you, like, yo, bro, would you try it? Nigga tried it. That's when we did the Fridge video, the bed bugs.
Yeah, the bed bug prank. Yeah,
that was a good video. I ain't gonna lie. We did good that
video.
And that shit had good views too. For our first video, that was good.
Yeah.
And I remember this nigga hit me up that like 3 days, 4 days later. He was like, so we gonna record every Friday? I'm like, yeah. He was like, all right, so for me, I'm with it. We gonna do that shit every week. And just like that, I had my team locked in. That's it.
Yes,
The road to success. That's what it is. Road to riches. And then for me, yeah, that's how we tapped in. And yeah, now we're here doing the podcast. So that's a short introduction of how we all met each other and how we all cool. But I mean, shit, I think it's time for us to get straight into the podcast. So basically, how this podcast is going to work is you're going to hear me ask a bunch of weird but interesting ass questions. We're going to start off from there. We might talk about how our days was or how our weeks was. It's still the first episode, still bear with us if you can tell that we're holding back from certain emotions or not telling you exactly what we're going through, just give us some time. But I'm going to try to be honest with y'all guys because, like I said, the whole point of this podcast is for not only mental health, but also like therapy sessions. And if y'all ever need somebody to talk to, I'm going to have my Instagram around somewhere. You're going to find my Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram if you need someone to talk to, if you need advice or someone to just, feel me, talk to, just let me know. Hit me up. I'm going to respond to you. I'm not dating, trust me. But yeah, that's that. All right, so First question, it's a good one. Can our lives be chosen since birth? Meaning, do you like believe in destiny?
To a certain extent.
You believe in destiny?
Oh, I wouldn't say I believe in destiny because I feel like your life changes as you live. A certain unforeseen event can happen like right now that would change the whole course of your life. So like for example, let's say I know one of my friends, he races cars professionally. Now I'm saying is if he were to hop from a little age, he used to do go-karts, used to small cars, like
You always been in that lifestyle.
exactly. So what I'm saying is some people will say, oh yeah, this kid was destined to drive, or he has a natural talent for that, or he is meant to do this. I'm like, yeah, of course. He's great at that. But what if something would have happened early on? What if, I don't know, his father didn't have the funds to get him into the racing? What if he had an early crash and that changed his whole mindset of racing?
Gotcha.
So it's like, if something like that would have happened, I feel like he wouldn't have been where he is right now. You know? That's how I really feel about that's like I feel like you say like I don't know, Michael Jackson Park. Michael Jackson was born into a great family, regardless. Joe Jackson and all his brothers, they already had the money. They had some. How do I say it? They had a blueprint.
Michael had like at the young age he had all that influence of music and dancing and singing.
So it's like, what else would he have done? You feel me? Like,
and also with his father too. His father was like forcing that shit upon him too.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, what else was he gonna do? Like that's what it was kind of like forced upon him regardless.
Exactly.
Gotcha. All right. You want to go or should I go?
I mean, I don't really have much to say, but like for destiny,
Believe in it? What you think?
I don't know, because there's like a certain extent to it, because like what he said, there's always like anything can happen at any point in time in your life. So
Gotcha.
I feel like it just depends on how you see destiny.
I feel like this is my answer. I feel like I believe in destiny only because of the fact that I'm Muslim. At the end, if y'all don't know, my name's Abdul. I'm Muslim. I believe in Allah, and one thing I will say is Allah knows what's going to happen before it happens. He already knows what's going to happen. We have free will. At the end of the day, I always tell people, Allah can give me a choice. Abdul, eat this apple or eat this orange. He knows I'm going to eat the apple, but he still gave me the choice.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing when it comes to good and bad. You have the option to do good and you have the option to do bad. But whatever you pick was already written. It was already meant to happen. Because that's what you picked. Everything was already written. And that's how I believe it. I believe that everything that happened to you in life was your destiny. It might be a fucked up destiny. It might not be. It might be a great destiny. But it was meant to happen. I feel like every single event that happened to you led up to who you are now. And without those events, you wouldn't be who you are. Even if it was the worst things that happened to you, I feel like it made you who you are today. You wouldn't be the person you are today if that never had happened. For example, what did I just say earlier? How I ran into you that day.
Yeah.
Bro, what if I had left work, or what if I had called out sick that day? Or what if I went to work on time? What if I had looked at I gotta go to work and I left on time? What you think I probably would have never seen you that day.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, if I had never seen you that day, would I be sitting here with you right now? You're done. Would you, like, be honest, if I never seen you that day, would you be here sitting with me right now?
I doubt it, honestly.
Yeah, bro, if I had gotten a PlayStation at that time, I was supposed to get PlayStation because I wanted to play the game with Dre Breezo, and he had Xbox 360 at that time, so I got 360, but I didn't know that his parents had just gotten a PS3. If he had told me that, I would have gotten a PS3. If I had known that, I would have never met. You would not be sitting here. Think about it. But at the end of the day, I know with us three right here, we're going to be the reason why we all take our family out of where they're at right now. I know that for a fact. Us three, we're breaking that generational poverty with our families. Us three, it stops with us. So now imagine if we never met each other the way we did. I'm not saying that y'all guys was not gonna be great without each other, but most definitely would it have been better? I don't know. But one thing I will say for me, probably not. If I never met y'all niggas, or if we was not at this moment right now with you, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think my life would be better. I don't think it would have. Because I probably would have even been into content. So that's why I low-key do feel as if destiny's written. I feel like everything is written. Whatever happens, what's supposed to happen. And that's one thing I always tell people. Everything happens for a reason. You might not see it now, but you'll see it later. Everything happens for a reason. Even me doing YouTube right now, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. The only reason why I'm doing YouTube right now, and I'll say it again, is because of Dre Breezo. Yo, bro, I was never supposed to meet Dre. Why? The nigga is a year younger than me. He skipped kindergarten. If he had never skipped kindergarten, he would have been a grade below me. I would have never met that kid. Think about it. I wasn't even supposed to go to his school. I was in a complete different school, some public school. But the shit had went out of budget. I think the government had cut their budget. So my parents had to transfer me out. I fucked with that school. I would have never left. If that had never happened, I would have stayed in that school till probably like 4th, 5th, 6th. I probably would have graduated from that school. I would have never went to St. Joseph to meet Dre. That's how I really do see it. That's why I feel like the destiny's real. Everything happens for a reason. Feel me? I don't know though. But that's always going to be a good topic for niggas to debate on. Yeah. But it also, I ain't gonna lie, at the same time though, it also is kind of scary. Because it's kind of the fact that knowing that everything that's going to happen to you has already been written. It's like, do we really have control over our life? Do we really have control over our life? Because at the end of the day, it's like, if everybody had control over their life, everybody would be rich. Everybody would have what they want. But some people do, some people don't. And I think that's what kind of scares me. It's the fact that how much control over our lives do we really have?
It could just also be people's mentality.
It also most definitely is part of the mentality. But if God wants it to be a certain way, that's what it's going to be. There's no changing that for the fact. And that's what kind of does scare me. But, yeah. I mean, y'all can let me know down. Y'all can let me know down in the comment section below, too. Like, what y'all think? How much more minutes I got on this shit? All right. That was a good one. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, so, like I said, I'm always gonna ask slightly personal questions. I was gonna ask everybody, since everybody here comes from a different ethnicity or nationality, how was it going within your nationality or your ethnicity? So, I'm Nigerian American, making me African. You're Haitian American, he's Dominican American. So, we're gonna start off with you. How was it growing up Dominican? Whether in your Dominican household or growing up Dominican in New York City, going to school Dominican, how was it?
I mean, for me, I was always like here though, mainly. Mm-hmm. So the first time I ever really went outside the country was around like, I'd say 5 or 6.
No, I'm saying like, how was everything like while you were here?
While I was here?
Yeah, like growing up Dominican American. Like in your house, how was it for you?
I mean,
let's start off with the crib. How was it in the house?
I mean, it was normal, like any other normal family, I guess. I mean, depends on how you define normal. For me, it was, I don't know, it was just regular.
Ass opens?
I mean, obviously, when you behave bad, that's regular, though. See, that's not me, though. A lot of
people don't get the ass beat, bro. A lot of people don't get the ass beat.
Here, though?
That's true. Oh, what you call it? How about tradition-wise? Like, what type of traditions did you celebrate in the crib or with family?
I mean, besides going to the Dominican parades, nothing else really.
How was it in school or outside in the streets?
In school, in the beginning of school, like kindergarten, 1st grade, I mean, I got left back in 1st grade. So, I mean, but that was because I didn't know how to read because, you know, in school, they're teaching you English. My mom, strictly Spanish, 100% Dominican. So all she would speak is Spanish. So yeah, I would struggle with reading, sometimes communicating. I still sometimes struggle with words sometimes, but that was the only complications I've ever had.
And what you call it? Growing, for me, being Dominican in New York. At least now, I mean, now I know New York's like heavily Hispanic now. But yeah. When you were younger, like, did you feel that sense of welcoming when you was outside, knowing that there was often more Dominicans or Puerto Ricans?
I mean, the thing is that I mainly grew up around here. So, you know, around here, there's mainly like more black people. So I didn't really have a chance to grow up with a whole lot of Dominican people around here. There was always a few, but like, It was rare though.
Mhm.
So like it was mainly just black people. So I mainly grew up around them. I always hung out with them. I always chilled with them. So I didn't really have that much experience with other Dominicans here in New York.
Okay. But overall, though, you consider it, you love the experience.
Yeah, of course.
And you, Haitian.
So,
Zoboy.
oh man, where I start?
How was it growing up in a Haitian household?
Hey, bro. I feel like you say this for like most Caribbean kids. It's mostly the same.
The same?
Yeah, it's like you said, ass whoopings. Parents making sure you go to school,
Mm-hmm.
church.
Oh shit, I forgot. Sick days, they don't exist.
Oh.
Sick days don't
What's a
exist.
sick day?
What's
What
a
is
sick
that?
day?
What? But yeah, man. Yeah, growing up Asian, just parents is cool. Ooh, we can ask for more. You feel me? Made sure I stayed on track with school. You feel me? Got what I needed when I needed it. Can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Every Christmas I got something cool.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, bro, it's just like you said, regular, man. Just regular stuff, regular. Mom and dad talks, probably going out, like vacation. You know, the American dream, the dream that all parents wish to have with their kids when it comes to America, or at least immigrants to be specific. You know.
Alright.
Yeah.
And how was it probably like outside in the schools or just outside in the neighborhoods?
In the neighborhood, it was really diverse. Actually, there was a whole bunch of white people, Spanish people, black people. Had a couple Chinese neighbors. It was really diverse.
Mhm.
I grew up in a diverse town. The school, I'll say this: elementary school. It wasn't as diverse first couple years because the way it was, it was like my elementary school was in one neighborhood and only a set kids would go to that school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's multiple elementary schools in my town. So, let's say one town we'll go to this school. Town over to go to that school.
Oh, so it's like most times, whoever middle school, elementary was in that town, everybody would go to.
Exactly.
Nobody would really like cross because what's the point?
Exactly.
Got you.
So it's like I said, even though my town was really diverse growing up, my first couple of years at elementary school was really, I wouldn't say racist because little kids don't know shit about racism.
Yeah.
I wouldn't teach them what racist either because they're used to seeing different colors, different shades. You feel me? Treat everybody the same. But you know, but as little kids get older, they realize, oh, this kid's a different color, or
Something's off. Like something's different.
off. Yeah. You feel me? It's not, and I'm not specifically saying it's just for the white kids looking at the black kids or whatever. It's just like the Spanish kids looking at the white kids like the white citizens, or the black kid looking at the white kid. You feel me? It's everybody.
Yeah, but it's like they're kids, so it's like
they're kids. They don't know any better, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like specifically growing up Asian, niggas like I had a few other Haitian classmates that I know, Cubans. You feel me?
Shout out to my nigga Hugans, man. Oh shit.
You feel me? In kindergarten, that was the only other Haitian thing I you know what I'm saying? But like I said, as kids, I didn't really know shit about all that. I just know both our parents were black and they spoke the same language.
No bullshit.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but like, other than that, like after like elementary school, or no, before that, after let's say third grade, that's when they changed stuff in the county. So, most of the kids, okay, it's gonna sound weird. So like after third grade, we go to an upper elementary school because regular elementary schools is like K through 6.
Yeah.
The way we did it was kindergarten to third grade.
Yeah.
And after third grade, we go to an upper elementary school.
Wasn't that considered a grade school?
it was still a great school.
Okay, so there's good. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So like during that shift, that's when like all the kids started going to like different schools, more kids coming to my school. So it's like I said, even though it was like a little more whites, a little more Hispanics than blacks, during that little shift, that's when we started seeing like a lot of new faces. I saw a lot of more black people, a lot more Spanish people, more white people. So it's like it just integrated to one big pot, you know, with just different colors, different shades. So when that happened, it's like no one really noticed any like racism or like prejudice towards one another, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're all different and we all notice that, and we're getting a little older, so it's like at the end of the day, we're all friends. You feel me? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like we're in 6th grade, 7th grade.
You're cool,
like yeah, we know who to fuck with, who not to fuck with, you know. So it's like by that time we all just got along, and after that we went to middle school. Another big integration because, like I said, different schools went to different towns went to different schools. So for our middle school, it was one big middle school. It was only one. In our town, there was only one middle school and one high school. So after 6th grade, the upper elementary, we all integrated to the middle school. So now it's even crazier. All the white kids from one part of the town go to the middle school. All the Spanish kids from the other side of the town go to the middle school. All the black kids go to the middle school. Everything's just one big pot. And I can say after the same thing going to the high school, because from the high school it's like it's all the kids from the middle school.
So I think everybody know each other.
By this time, everybody knows each other. They're left and wrong, you know. So it's like by then, everybody you already found like other like 10, 15 Haitians. But yeah, but like by the time you already find like 10 Haitians, 20 Dominicans, like fucking 15 Chinese, you already like making a bunch of friends with different races, you know. So it's like we all cool. So growing up Haitian, going to school Haitian wasn't really too bad for me. Obviously, growing up black in general in elementary school full with like other white people and shit, or like other like colors and shit, they gonna be. Obviously, you only hear about this is dark. Yeah, African booty scratching.
Nah, yo, just wait till I get into my shit. Just wait.
Yo,
bro, y'all just wait.
Yo, bro, what? Bro, kids like again was not here at the end of it, bro.
So overall, would you say it was a pretty good experience? Like it wasn't really too bad. It had its ups and downs, but overall.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, at school, elementary school, middle school have its ups and downs with kids and stuff, but overall, it was I liked it. I definitely liked the elementary school, middle school experience. Met new people. Met probably kindergarten friends. Still talk to this day, you know. So it's like, yeah, I mess with it. I fuck with it a lot. I like the way they integrated all the kids. I don't know if that was purposefully or just happened. I feel like that was a great shift when we started mixing in all the kids before the middle school. Because I feel like that would have changed a lot. If like the elementary schools is just like every other elementary school, like K through 6, and we were just stuck with the same kids that we've known since kindergarten, and all of a sudden we're going to a middle school and meeting all these new faces. I feel like that's when some more problems would have came up, you know? Because although we were 12, 13, that's like your prime years to be a kid.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like that's when you're going to get the most of it. But thankfully that didn't happen. I wouldn't really change with anything happening in middle school. So
of course. Cool character development.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but so overall, it sounds like you pretty kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right, so as I know, I'm Nigerian American. Shout out to all my Nigerians, and not only Nigerians, shout out to all my Africans too. But yeah, I grew up Nigerian American. I got a younger brother. If y'all don't know, y'all gonna see. If y'all watch my content, y'all seen him before. If y'all never seen him, because obviously it's the first episode of the podcast, you'll see him one day. Don't worry. But yeah, I also got a younger brother too, so I'm also going to be talking a little bit from him. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off with growing up in an African, specifically a Nigerian household. It was good. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. But however, there is a couple things that low key was, I could say, a bit annoying, which was most definitely the strictness. For me, there was always that certain higher standard expected from being, an African child, whether it was from grades or from what gets done in the house, whatever the case might be. There's always a higher standard compared to, I feel like, a lot of other ethnicities or race or nationalities. I'm not gonna lie to you. Feel me? Household wise though, I loved it. I had a good amount of the culture within my household. Feel me? Like it was clear to tell, like, yo, this is an African household, and I loved it. I'm not gonna lie to you. My parents, my parents are actually the most typical Africans you can imagine. My dad's a cab driver, and my mom's a nurse. I love them to death. They bust their ass every day for me and my brother. So for me, I'm not gonna sit here and say I grew up spoiled, but I most definitely had more than a lot of other people in my neighborhood. Most definitely will say that. And I'm not trying to say that in a cocky way. I'm trying to say that in the most humble way, that my parents, they tried. For me, they tried their best. They really did. For me. But despite that though, growing up African, I feel like my parents necessarily didn't understand the new norms being a young American. For example, with the way that I used to dress or the other things that people were able to get that I wasn't able to. For example, I didn't have my first pair of Jordans until like maybe 6th grade, 5th grade.
Question.
What's up?
Were they like actual Air Jordans?
I can't even
Were they
tell
like
you.
the rings or something?
To
Ring
this day, I don't know what Jordans they were. I can't. They might have been 7s. They might have been 7s or maybe 6s. Nah, I think they were 7s. To this day, I don't even know what Jordan. I asked my friend, like, yo, are these real Jordans? And he told me, yeah, they're real. And I was like, that's all I had. I didn't know what number they were. I didn't know. But I didn't get that shit. And that was the last pair of Jordans that I got until maybe like high school. I ain't gonna lie. No bullshit. Yeah, feel me? I don't know. It's not that my parents necessarily couldn't afford it, but I don't think they really seen the value of why am I spending all that money on a pair of Jordans.
Bro,
but it's like, now what's going on? I was just in the household. Now, when we're going to go to the school part of it, I'm not going to lie to you. Growing up African American, I always felt this certain level of loneliness because there weren't that many African Americans at my middle school. And not only that, there were a lot of black people, but a lot of them were too ashamed to admit them being black. Like, there would be people just as black as me, if not maybe even darker, saying, oh yeah, but I'm black, but I'm not fully black. I'm black and Dominican. Oh, I'm black and Puerto Rican.
You're not black.
Yo, bro, they be like this, hair like this. Yeah, but I'm black and Dominican though. My mom, she's light skinned. Your mother's dark. Your mother's Dominican. Like, yeah, your mother's fully Dominican. Yeah, so that lady I seen pick you up like 3 days ago, that fat black lady, that's not your mother, right? Nah, that's just my fuck out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, for me, that was saying that as a joke, but it's real though. Like, it's really real. Growing up Nigerian American or African American, there was a lot of people who was too ashamed to admit they were African or even black. There was people who were probably African, I think, who were just saying that now I'm just black American. Like, they were too scared to admit that they were African.
I mean, to this day, there's something like that.
Yeah, to this day, there's some people like that, and I feel like it's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit, it pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. Growing up, and I'm also gonna speak for me being a dark-skinned male. Me also growing up dark-skinned. It was not really that easy in school. I ain't gonna lie, niggas be on my dick for being dark-skinned. Even now, niggas still be trying to make jokes about me being dark-skinned, but it's like, now it's like, I'll just be looking at them like, bro, go kill yourself. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, kill yourself, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, turn off the lights, you can't see Abdul. Like, niggas been hearing that shit for like fucking 15 years now. Like, no bullshit. Like, I'm 22 years old. I've been hearing that shit since I was like 6 years old. Like, it's really been like 16 years. Like, I've been hearing that for 16 years. That shit gonna bother me? But yeah, but it's like back in middle school though, I'm still a kid, so it's like, no bullshit. Like, there was that ass times I used to think, like, bro, like, what's wrong with me? Like, is there something wrong with my skin? Like, why am I this black? Like, no, like, that's how really does it, because that's how people would make me feel as if like something's fake wrong. There was this one time my dad ass went to the doctor for a checkup, and like the doctor was actually, yeah, is there anything that you want to ask me or anything that you think you need? Actually, yo, bro, is there a way for me to make my skin lighter? The fuck? Like, no bullshit. Even my mom looked at me like, what the fuck? But it's like me being young, I was still young and naive. Now me being older, it's like they was taking that shit as a joke. But now if I was older and if I was to hear a kid say that shit to me, I would feel bad because like I know what that kid going through.
Not word, yeah.
For me, gangsta, I know what that kid going through because it's like for somebody to sit here
For
and
you
actually
to think that way,
yeah, like
At a young age too.
So what I'm saying, that's why now I preach heavily on being dark skinned. Feel me? I preach heavily on being dark skinned. I preach heavily on how I want my girl, my wife, and my kids to be dark skinned. Like I preach heavily on that shit. No bullshit. I preach heavily on it. Feel me? Well, you don't like dark skin? I didn't say a thing.
You notice I'm looking around too, right? Nah, cause you was dead. I was looking around. I'm like, why are you looking around for like that?
Y'all doing too much. I didn't say a word.
I thought I was the only one that noticed. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it though.
Nah, yo. I'm bugging. Julio. Let me know. I'm bugging.
I thought it was the only one that noticed that shit.
When I said that, immediately just flies in the sky. Once I said that, there's something in the roof for you to look at. Looking at my mom's looking about. There's something for you to. Once I said I love dogs, the nigga said the nigga looking for like who the fuck he talking to. the nigga looking for I hope he speaks for himself.
I swear to God, I was just letting my eyes just roll around.
I forgot because once I started talking about dark skinned women, that's when your eyes just it's like a summons. Once I say black woman, that's it. Like it's alright though. You into what you into. I ain't no judge. You know what I'm saying?
I love all colors.
Especially the big ones.
The big ones? If she look good, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was a good one. He meant that shit. Nah, but for real though. But gangster, like growing up, from African American, I was dead dark skin my whole life. So it was like there was always that feeling of like I'm different from everybody else. And I ain't gonna lie to you, if you're Nigerian, especially if you're Nigerian, you know about the bleaching creams that a lot of people use. I feel as if that shit should be banned. If I was president, I would ban it. No bullshit. I feel like you shouldn't have to use chemicals to lighten your skin.
To damage your skin.
A better appeal. And to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It don't make y'all look good. It be making y'all look yellow. Y'all be having dark spots.
Y'all hear that, Jamaicans?
Feel me? Like some of y'all niggas be looking like I'm gonna be real. Like I would never lie. I would never lie. Some of y'all be looking like this wall right here, and when I look at your knuckles, dark, and your elbows or knees, and you digging like black like me. What are you doing to yourself?
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you feel as if you bleaching your skin is gonna make you look prettier, it's a lie. It's not make you look prettier. Feel me? Just appreciate the complexion you have and try to perfect it. You don't gotta try to match what other people have. I feel like that's one thing that people need to learn nowadays. A lot of people like to compare what they have to other people. Don't do that. At the end of the day, everybody looks different with different things. Feel me? It's about what looks perfect for you. That's what matters the most. Feel me? For example, like growing beards. My cousin was telling me, Steven, he was telling me like, yo, I think I want to grow up my beard like fully like how I have it. I told him, yeah, it's cool to have shit like this, but the goatee fits you better.
Yeah.
I told him, like, feel me, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you could try flocking a beard, but the goatee, I'm talking about, at the end of the day, feel me, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been talking about, like, yo, you a handsome nigga. The goatee fits you better. I'm not gonna put you.
I can't imagine your cousin with a beard right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the way he looks right now,
the goatee fits him perfect.
That's like my burnt image of him. Like you tell me, you mention your cousin, I'm be like, oh, I picture the face and the goatee.
Exactly,
I
feel
can't
me?
really
Yeah,
Nah,
I can't. I can't.
That's what I'm saying.
I really can't.
There's some people who can rock it. Julio, he can rock both. Right now, he doesn't have a shit shaved. Usually, he has a goatee. Yeah. But when his shit's coming in, when it's just like for me actually like growing in, it don't look bad. It just looks like you just gotta give it maybe like another month to grow in. For me, but if you wanted to have that type of beard, you could. It would fit you. Because I'm used to seeing you halfway like that regardless. It would fit you. And that's what people gotta understand nowadays. Just because you see somebody or one of your favorite celebrities, she's light skinned, and you think she's so beautiful, that doesn't mean that you can't be seen as beautiful. You would just be seen more as beautiful, you being a dark skinned lady or man, whatever the fuck you are. Feel me? So yeah, but back to the topic though. Alright, for real though, but yeah, growing up, dark skin wasn't necessarily that easy. Dark skins really didn't get shown love, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hell no, until the great shift, man.
Yeah, like for me, dark skins was getting no love, I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, every day it was a battle, no bullshit, especially knowing the fact that I went to a predominantly Spanish school. You feel me? Like, no bullshit. It was a class of 40 of us. I think there was only maybe like 5 black people. And then we have the other brown skinned people who would swear that they're not black. You feel me? Like, it wasn't necessarily that easy. But when we're going to stick to straight being Nigerian in school, it wasn't bad. I mean, a lot of people kind of liked it in certain ways. I feel like a lot of people liked my culture. They was just too scared to admit it.
Did you ever have an accent?
No, I was born here. What you call it? I feel like a lot of people like African cultures. They're just too scared to admit it, especially back in middle school. Maybe they were scared of being judged for liking it. Because at that, I used to have a couple of people telling me like, yo, like, sometimes I be seeing Africans, they be putting that stuff on their head. It's called a gele. I don't know what you call it. It's like a wrap that they put on their head for beauty. They be telling me, yo, that shit looks beautiful. I would show y'all the one that my mom has, but
right now.
yeah, like for me, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'll show y'all another time, but that's what they used to put on. That's what they put on their head. It's called a gele. So like, for me, don't butcher me in the comment. Talk about some. Oh, you didn't say it right. You don't speak Yoruba. Suck my dick. I said that in English for you. Eat a dick. I don't care. Gele, I don't care. I'm saying it the way I say it. For me, but yeah, they was like, yo, that shit looks pretty. Like, yo, I like that shit. That shit fire. But they wouldn't say that shit publicly though. They say that shit in my ear. And I also feel as if I blame social media and the news, and for me, like, I just blame like the internet really.
Yeah.
Making people assume so bad of Africa. A lot of people don't know how beautiful Africa is. Like, it's gorgeous, but it's like, I ain't gonna lie, there's dead ass people to this day who still think Africa is like just a bunch of huts.
No, word.
Yeah,
Like, no,
a whole
no,
bunch
no,
of
no,
villages,
like,
a whole bunch of villages, deserts.
No bullshit, like,
The media really portrays Africa as some poor ass.
Nah, word,
like
word.
it's real. It's
It's
real.
crazy to me.
Yo,
Like,
look,
even since we were little, bro, you can't tell me on the TV every commercial where you're not seeing, oh, give 10 cents to this child, starving child.
In Africa, like, what the
Like,
fuck?
bro.
skinny pot belly African.
There'll be a background puddle with a whole bunch of different animals and shit.
That's
Yo,
what they just. That's yo, bro. To this, bro. I remember back in middle school, somebody dead ass told me like, yo, bro, like, do y'all have houses? I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's really crazy.
But like the nigga was asking me as a joke, like nigga was genuinely asking, like, you know, like I'm being dead ass, like,
damn.
like is that how it is like on TV? Like y'all live in huts and shit? I'm like, no, bro, like niggas have mansions, bro. Niggas have houses. Nigga. Don't get me wrong, there's parts of Africa that's really like that.
Yeah,
but
but
I ain't gonna lie to you, and not all of it. To be honest with you, I might even say not even most of it looks like how they portray it online. Like it's not even most of it. Maybe only like 30-40% of it maybe might look like that. Because even the slums in Africa don't even look like the way niggas portray it as. Because like in the slums of Africa, it's kind of like the slums in the Dominican Republic or in Haiti. Like you know how the niggas the little metal shits.
Metal houses.
Yeah, that's literally
with the metal woofers and shit.
Yes, that's literally how. So it's like it looks like
dread when it started raining.
exactly.
And
And sometimes like this, it's like sometimes if it rains for like days. So it's like niggas gotta start puddling around the little rafts. Like that's really how the slums really is. If y'all really want to know what it looked like. But it's like that's how it looks like in a lot of other third world countries. That's how it looks like that in Jamaica too. Like it looks like that in a lot of third world countries, whether you're Asian, Caribbean, or fucking Dominican. It don't
most
matter.
of the Caribbean, bro.
Even Puerto Rico, like Cuba, like
there's always those areas, and there's always areas where there's like capitals
bullshit.
and shit.
Yeah, like and it be right next to each other. Like
Yeah.
for me, you could be in the richest part of like in Nigeria. You walk 3, 4, 5 blocks down, and you could be in the poorest. Like that's how, and
It's
it's
the
like
same
that
in
in
DR.
countries too.
Same in Haiti.
For me, that shit used to piss me off because like a lot of people are just so misinformed, and there's no way for me to inform everybody about it.
Yeah.
It's like kind of just like it is what it was. It just was
Yeah,
what
it
it was
is
at
what
that
it
point.
is.
No bullshit. It just was what it was. But yeah, that's how it was really growing up Nigerian American and African American. I loved it, but it was rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fuck you, Lewis. My friend Joe Biden. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like one thing I will say is it most definitely would have been better if I had grown up more in a Nigerian. I hope that nigga ain't one past me. If I grew up more like more in my community. I'm also Muslim, and it's like I didn't even really grow up in a Muslim community like that. Like for me, my parents they didn't really take me to mosque or anything. They're more like pray at home Muslims. They not go to mosque. They not. I don't think my parents really like that. Now they like people. I don't know. But yeah, that's just how we grew up. I ain't gonna lie. It don't matter. That's just not how I really grew up. So it's like I feel like growing up, I was never really close enough to that culture. So it's like now that I'm older, I'm trying to get more into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I'm still tapped in with my Nigerian culture. Don't get me wrong. Hell yeah, but not as much as I really wanted to. And that's why I really want to enforce that with my kids. That's why I really want to have kids with a Nigerian woman. Like I really don't want any of my kids or grandkids to say like I'm African. Like that's one of my fears, gang. Like that's I fear that shit. I don't ever want to come home to one of my grandkids or even great grandkids if I live to tell that story to not know that they are African. I don't want that to ever be lost. I don't want any of my grandkids to ever say, oh, I'm just Black American. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're Nigerian. You're Nigerian. And I was even telling my cousin and my friends, like, there's a chance I might not even raise my kids in America. I might let my kids grow up in Nigeria, like the richest parts of Nigeria. I really want them to be part of that culture. I want them to be part of that culture that I wasn't really fully in. You feel me? No bullshit. So they can teach that shit to their kids. Like, yo, you're not just some American. You're Nigerian American. I want that shit to live on. But yeah, that's how it was growing up Nigerian or feel me African American. I ain't gonna lie to you. But feel me, we gonna move on to the next topic. That was a good question, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It was.
So definitely was a good question. How important is childhood, especially when very
It
important.
shapes you.
Most definitely does shape you.
The childhood really, I feel like it goes back to your destiny, bro. It really shapes you as a person, like he said. It's like, you see it nowadays, bro. Like on social media, fucking your coworkers, your students, your classmates, you see it, bro. You really see how your childhood can really affect you, man. It's like, for example, let's just use my school for example, bro. I was in a good town, you feel me? Cool childhood, house life, you feel me? Cool, you feel me? I grew up like a cool thing, chill, calm, cool, collected, on my P's and Q's, you feel me? Go to work, school, all that shit handled. Now, one of my classmates, obviously not gonna even say his name for real, but he had went through a lot of shit in his childhood. One of the most traumatic things I've ever heard he went through. Well, this is confirmed. It was a big thing, but his mother had passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. This all happened like in like elementary school, like 4th grade, 3rd grade. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like at that time, I'm like what, 8, 9, 10. Bro, imagine coming home from school thinking that your mom will open the door just to find out, oh, she's not here no more. She got murdered.
But she got murdered?
Yeah.
Damn. That's some peace.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, after he broke that, what happened to his mother had happened, it's like, obviously he wasn't in school for a while, grieving, down the 3rd, the whole 9. But he came back to school for a little bit, it's like, not the same. Not the same. It's like, before that whole situation, he fake had clout for a little bit, bro. You know, a little fast. You know how the fast kids in elementary school get. They got all their friends, you feel me? So everybody was cool with them. He was cool with everybody. You feel me? But that happened, it just shut down. And it's like, I don't know where he at now, but I just know, bro. His life, his school life, I'm gonna say that. I don't know what he's doing right now for real, but you know, for his school, definitely could have shifted. It definitely would have been different than what happened. That's one way your fucking child can really shape you.
No, that's a good example. That was literally a perfect example. No bullshit.
Yeah, because like I said, bro, he was a bright kid, happy, cool with everybody, fast as shit. He was fast as shit, you know? Probably would have made sports, probably went to college, he's at a 3rd. His mom would have still been here, would have been another support system for him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, this whole life trajectory just shifted after that happened. It's like, there's nothing you could have done about that, you know? And it's like, and on a lighter note, for another example, it's like, you're born into a good family. Like you said, your parents work hard to get to where they're at, to raise you to be the best human that you can be, you know? You get born into a nice household and good loving parents. All that love is gonna get washed down to you. You feel me? And it's like, so you're growing up seeing both your parents in the household, probably got a sibling or two, everybody's getting along, you know? You got support from everybody around you. And that just changed your whole perspective on life. Or just it helps you realize that growing up with people that you love and people that you can trust for like your whole life is really it's like the centerpiece in the puzzle. But it's a key to the start of a good life. You know, and it's like unfortunately a lot of people don't have that. You know, a lot of people don't have that. So it's like they're missing out during that little childhood development of bonding with their family, going to a good school, you know. And me personally, I wouldn't want to say I wouldn't want to say I had the best childhood compared to all my classmates, but I would say the way I grew up, it really shaped me to who I am today. I had ups and downs growing up, you feel me? And I learned from those ups and downs what not to do, how to move, you feel me, what to prepare for. If something happens, what to do, you know. Just you're missing out on those experiences, man. Those growing up experiences. Just growing up with parents, siblings, shit, fuck out of house pet. Nigga, like all that can just it really helps you develop as a child into a teen, into an adult. You know, it's just your childhood is just something you can't just not give a fuck about. Your childhood can't be looked over. And it's like if you're like I say, if you're born into an unfortunate situation with bad parents or parents with good intentions but they don't have the facility to get you to where they want you to be for like those types of situations are just unfortunate. And
not that it's impossible though. You can still
almost definitely.
Never that it's
You think
impossible.
what?
It's always possible. It might be hard. I would never lie to you. It's probably going to be harder, but it'll be more possible. But when you do make it though, it'll be more worth it. That's one thing I will tell you.
Hell yeah. That's like determination, bro.
No bullshit.
If you're coming up from like a rough household, that's like determination to do better for you, your future, and your kids. You know, like let's say for example, your father wasn't in your life. You know, you grew up to be resentful of your father, or you just grew up to be resentful of your father. You know, and it's like when you grow up, you get your wife, you have kids with your wife. You don't want to be nothing like your father. That's always going to be in your head. You're not going to be nothing like your father. You want to be the best dad ever. You're going to be the best husband ever. You know? Just like it drives you to be a better person.
I feel like when it comes to your childhood, the one thing I will always tell people is you're a big version of your kid self. No bullshit. Nobody ever leaves that kid version of their childhood. If anything, when you become an adult, you're still going to chase for that little pleasure that you always wanted as a child, actually. No bullshit. Yeah. You're always going to chase after them shits. And that's one thing I really grew up to realize. And it's like, one thing I'm going to say now is childhood is most definitely important with who you become, but it also makes who you are. And that's what I always tell people. Childhood is important. That's when I be seeing a lot of people, and it's like they didn't get to live the best childhood. I be feeling bad because like I know how bad that shit fucking them up now. Ain't no bullshit. It's like I know how bad it is for them now. Yeah. Growing up as a child, for me, and if y'all want to talk about how y'all childhood was too, y'all can add that on too. Growing up in my childhood, overall, I could say I love my childhood. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was fun. I was an outside kid. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you now. I was an outside kid. If you know me now, I don't like being home. So it makes sense. I don't like being home. I was always been an outside kid, and I probably always will be an outside kid. Feel me? I was fake fearless. Like I was always down to do whatever. Like I didn't really necessarily always look for the consequences.
Not word.
until I probably broke a couple arms or got scratched. Then I started to really think about the consequences. But it's like, as a kid, it's like, no, but I kind of felt invincible. I ain't gonna lie to you. As a kid, it's kind of like, no matter what would happen, as long as me and my brother's alive, I'll be fine. Like, because I'm only just a kid. And I feel like a lot of people don't really get to experience that. And then it's like they get into the adulthood and they never had that feeling of being invincible. And it's like, they don't realize that you're not. Like, it's not a kid anymore. Like, your life's not going to be as sweet as you thought it was before.
Yeah.
I said, another thing too, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing I miss about my childhood. How how easy shit was.
How
I didn't have to
easy it
work.
was, exactly.
I used to wake up, eat for free. Used to chill, watch TV for free.
No responsibilities.
Go outside, get $1, go to the store, eat for free. Come home, eat lunch. Like come back home later that night, eat dinner free. Everything was taken care of. Now it's like for me, there's always that responsibility. There's always that extra step I gotta do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Childhood though, it most definitely is important. I'm not gonna lie to you. And a lot of people don't know is, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I read a lot of books. So if you read books, especially the types of books that you're reading, you're gonna learn how to manipulate people. Am I a manipulator? Yeah. Will I ever manipulate y'all? Maybe one day, probably. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I would never. These niggas manipulate too. Don't let these niggas.
No.
This nigga manipulates too. Don't let none of these niggas fool. Don't let these niggas fool. It's alright though. We all manipulators. It's alright though. But one thing I will tell you, and I'm dropping some tea for y'all too. If you really want to know how to tap into somebody's head, tap into their childhood. Yeah, shut the fuck up. No, she actually was still here. How are we still here? We still here now. No, but yeah, like one thing I used to always do, especially if I was talking to angle, I used to mainly use this shit for girls, but I used to shit for niggas too. I would ask how their childhood. Like, but how was your childhood, bro? Like, tell me about your childhood. Like, what you used to do? Feel me? Anything bad, good? Tell me like anything. Anything about your childhood. Once they would tell me about your childhood, I know who you are now. You tell me any little thing about your childhood, I know exactly who you are now. I know the exact type of person you are, the exact type of choices you make, what you like and what you hate. Everything comes from your childhood. All I gotta do is just watch how you move now. Most times I know exactly who you are and what you are as a person just off of your childhood. You can tell me that you're an outside kid or you was an inside kid. You went through this or you have this, you didn't have this. I'm gonna know. I'm literally gonna know. So it's like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If y'all really wanna know how to manipulate people, tap into their childhood. No bullshit. Tap into their childhood and then watch how they move now. And it's all gonna make sense. I was even telling my cousin this, Steven. I was telling my cousin this. The nigga didn't believe me until he really started to like sit down. Like he really had to sit down. He was in my room. He had to sit down and really think about it. Like, yo, bro, you're dead ass right. Like all the shit that you telling me about myself now, that I stimulated from my childhood. I'm like, yeah, bro. Back in childhood, I used to get bullied. And then now niggas always asking people, why you always on time? Why you always quick to? It's my childhood. That's what it was. So niggas tried to play me like I was pussy when I was younger. And then I realized that, yo, bro, when I let niggas play me like I'm pussy, that's how niggas gonna treat me. But for me, when I act a certain way with people, I guess that certain type of respect. But niggas don't fuck with me. I used to be a smiley ass kid. Always walking around smiling for nothing. For me, niggas used to swear I was pussy. I don't know, maybe me smiling thought that niggas thought I was pussy, or niggas used to think that I was weak or whatever the case might have been. Niggas wonder why I don't walk around smiling. Niggas be like, oh, why you so mad after what? I'm not mad. I just got a rough bitch face now.
Nah, word, I can't even smile without you.
Yeah, niggas.
Like,
I smile when it's needed.
I be happy as hell all day. Nigga face all powdered up.
But
you feel me?
But I'm not gonna smile around because then people gonna start thinking I'm too friendly. They gonna start thinking that I'm one to play with. Like I'm not. Go play with somebody safer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's not. Nah, it's not a joke. I didn't grow up in an environment where I was allowed to be all that joyful and shit. I didn't grow up in that type of environment. They'll see some shit like that with me and probably wonder, like, yeah, let's go fuck with this nigga. Feel me? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Childhood is most definitely important. Childhood makes who you are now. And if somebody was to ever, unless I'm asking you, it's okay if I'm asking you because I'm gonna move. But if somebody's ever asked you, oh, how was your childhood? Don't tell them because if they're smart enough, they'll know how to manipulate you. So that's some free sauce for y'all guys. Am I encourage you guys to manipulate people? I could care less what you guys do. As long as y'all not hurting yourselves or other people under my name, I can give a damn.
It's your decision at the end of the day. So
what?
So it's their decision at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's your decision at the end of the day, and at the end of the day's gonna end. But we're gonna move on to shut up. At the end of the day though, the day's gonna end, and since the day's ending, we're gonna move on to my boy Julio. He's gonna let us know how he feels about childhood and how it affects your life. Yeah, so what you think about childhood, gang? Is it important?
I mean, obviously it's important. Like I said, it shapes you, man. Like, for example, I grew up. I try. My mom always raised me as like a good kid. To always be happy, always be joyful. To always like, how do you say it? To always be grateful for what you have. Mm-hmm. But growing up in the area that I did, in the schools that I went to, you know, there's always fights. There's always kids arguing, yelling, trying to curse you out, trying to start some shit. It was too ghetto. So of course, me me being race friendly, of course, it got me into trouble because people thought I was pussy too. In other words, they thought I was like I wasn't gonna do shit about it. So of course, I had to step up now. I had to become a man basically and start fights. Not start fights, but like I always had to end shit because they always wanted to start with people. So
Just stand up for yourself.
exactly. So now I can't. Now like I'm always on time. Like I'm always analyzing people. I'm always like trying to figure out what do they want from me. What do they want involved with me? Why are they trying to invest themselves in my life?
And that should be having me overthinking because I be thinking that everybody out to get me. I ain't gonna. People been
Word.
Been telling me that shit too. Let me tell you, bro, dude, you think everybody out to get you? And I'll be like, yo, bro, because I think everybody is out to get me. Like nobody want to see me win. Like I ain't gonna lie, people be
Not even on like no paranoid schizophrenic bullshit. It's just like people don't want to see you win. Bro.
yeah, like nah. That's really how it is in New York. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. If y'all from New York City, y'all know. Yo, nobody wants to see you make it in New York until you make it. And I will preach that shit to the day I die. Nobody in New York City wants to see you make it until you make it. Not everybody, obviously, but like a good 85%.
There's a good amount, yup.
Like at least 80. Like nobody in New York City wants to see you win until you make it. And so until you make it, that's when they want to see. Yeah, Doolie, I've been rooting. No, you was not. One thing I could really tell you is that me making content really showed me who's really my man or not. Like, nigga, I ain't go back when I was posting me on YouTube, feel me, every week. I'm sending out my links. Some people's not watching it. Cool. I ain't gonna force you to watch the video. But if I'm sending you this shit on Instagram, at least you can post it real. Feel me? I'm not asking you to watch that video, but you could at least hop in real quick, drop a like. Just let the video run for like 30 seconds so I can get the view. It won't kill you. It takes a minute just to support. At the end of the day, y'all niggas to sit here and watch a random ass nigga that don't even know you from a hole in the wall for 2-3 hours a day. Same nigga. Or listen to the same song 4, 5, 6 hours a day. No problem. But like, you can't do that for your man.
Can't spare a minute of support.
I ain't force you to. I'm not even dropping music, but you gotta actually sit here and listen to the whole 3 minutes. All I'm saying is, yo, just click the link, like it, let it run for 30 seconds. Just give me my view at least. I'm not even asking for the watch time. Just give me at least the view. We post that shit on Instagram. That's it. That's all I ask. I'm not even asking to send this shit out to other people. Just repost it. The same way you repost bullshit, memes, celebrities, fucking all that with cars, money, you want to say it, just repost my reel. It ain't gonna kill you. Feel me? It's not gonna kill you. Yeah, like, feel me? I don't know, that should be weird. But that's a topic for another day though, I ain't gonna lie. But sure, I mean, I guess we're gonna move on to the next topic. What you call it? I think I have about like 2 more. I got 3 more. Yeah, I got 3 more topics, and then we're gonna head into the scary segment of the video. You got your story? How many you got? 1 or 2? Uno. Nice. All right. This one's gonna be a hot topic. This is gonna be a hot scene. So y'all ready? All right. So for this one, I think I'm gonna start it off because I wanted to start it off to see how y'all feel after. Is poverty a choice? Poverty a choice? I'm gonna start this one off. All right. So poverty. Is poverty a choice? I'm going to say yes. Now hold on. Being born into poverty is completely different of staying within poverty. If you're born within poverty, that's out of your power. But if you stay within it, that's on you. Mm-hmm. I tell people, at the end of the day, destiny is real, but you're still making your choices. The choices that you make might have been written already, but it's a choice that you wanted because you picked it. At the end of the day, I'm wearing a polo fit, up and down sweater. I could have worn a Nike. I could have worn a plain tee. I chose to wear this fit. At the end of the day, you chose to wear exactly what you're wearing. You chose to wear exactly what you're wearing. You could have picked anything else, but you picked that. That's what you wanted, right? It works the same way with poverty. At the end of the day, life's not always going to be easy. Life's not always going to be the same. But it was either your past decisions or your current decisions that put you in the predicament that you're in right now. So the only person that you could blame is yourself.
Absolutely.
The reason why I say that is because the other day I was driving, and for me, I'm driving home from work. I see 2 people on the side of a highway. I'm not gonna bring race into this because when I bring race to it, people gonna start trying to talk shit. If y'all really want to know, it was a Mexican lady trying to sell some fruits and churros, and there was a black man who was just there asking for money. Does race matter in this situation? Race does not matter. So I don't want to hear niggas in the comments, oh, because black people always want to ask. If I see that shit, I'm really not going to do nothing because I don't know you. But if I was to ever see you, I'm slap the shot. I'm going to be real. Well, if we're all there, we're probably going to have you. But race has nothing to do with this. We're talking straight just intention. At the end of the day, that lady right there came from a third world country. She's probably, sorry, not a third world country. Oh, is Mexico a third world country?
I mean, I wouldn't say something. No.
She came from Mexico. For me, she came from Mexico. I know that lady does not know a lick of English, but she's still out trying.
She's hustling.
She's trying to make sure. She had a baby on her back.
Yeah, I know.
She had a baby on her back. Sometimes I'll be seeing them and they be having their kids help sell them fruits.
Yeah.
No bullshit. That's how real it is. And then I see the other man who's just there, just knocking on windows, just asking for money. They're right next to each other. They're following each other down the line of cars. Literally, I'm talking about like the guy would ask for me for money. The girl, the guy, I would say no. The guy would go to the car behind me. The lady will come. Oh, do you feel me? Like she'll try to sell me nothing. I'll say no. She'll go to the car. That's literally how they work. Like next to each other, side by side. And I'm looking at that shit, and I'm like, in my eyes, I'm thinking like, I see one person who's trying and another person who's not.
Yeah. Oh.
Feel me? At the end of the day, I know everybody's born with a different type of skill. I know everybody's not born with the same type of, I could say, education, intelligence to do as much as others. But one thing I will say is you're good at something. There's always something that you could do. There's something that you could do that doesn't take common sense. There's something that you could do that doesn't take a skill.
It just feels natural to you.
No bullshit. At the end of the day, it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you're going to have to do a little fucked up things to make it pass, whether you have to go steal a little bit, feel me, or do whatever you got to do to at least try to make it, or feel me. Like there's always a dirty footprint. There's always going to be a dirty footprint in the road. It's always what it is. But at the end of the day, if you have a good vision, it's going to be worth it. At the end of the day, I don't know if she bought those fruits to sell them or if she stole them and just chopped them. I don't know what the fuck she did, but she's trying. And I feel like I was looking at that guy and I was like, respectfully, I wouldn't even buy anything from the lady. I'd just give her money before I give it to you, before I just give it to the guy. Only because of the fact that you're just in there asking. And that's why, that was one of the reasons why I also wanted to ask that question, because I genuinely feel as if poverty is a choice. I feel like a lot of people now, they like to make up excuses for their actions. They like to say, oh yeah, I didn't grow up in the best household. Yeah, I respect that. LeBron James didn't either. Jimmy Butler didn't either. I think Jimmy Butler grew up homeless. Kawhi Leonard to watch his father die. Did he watch his father die? Yo, Kawhi Leonard to watch his father get shot to death at the age of like what, 15, 16? He was like a teenager. Now, mind you, his father didn't just die. He watched his father get shot, and I'm pretty sure he was doing that to protect him, because he could have got shot. I'm pretty sure Kawhi could have gotten shot too.
To the best of my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure Kawhi and his father, they had a car wash.
A car wash, yeah, exactly what it was. I remember it was a car wash.
Yeah, they had a car wash, and like you said, Kawhi's father just tried to protect him. Gunshots rang out. You know, unfortunately, he was hit, died. You know, and as you were saying, that affected Kawhi.
Well, nigga don't talk.
Nigga, no, I mean, he don't.
But he made it.
Hell yeah.
But he made it though.
Hell yeah, he had determination after that.
No bullshit. He made it though. And that's what I always tell people. Be careful with the choices that you make, bro. Be careful with the people that you're with. You hang around 5 bum-ass niggas, you'll be the 6th one. You hang around 5 consecrators, you'll be the 6th one. Your circle matters a lot. Your life choices matter a lot. And that's the one thing I'm fake scared of now. I'm feeling as if every single day that goes by, if I make the wrong choice, it could fuck me up. It really could fuck me up. And it goes for everybody too. So that's why when it comes to the question of poverty being a choice or not, I'm always going to say, yes, it is. For you to be born into poverty, it's not your fault, but for you to stay within it, it is. Because you're already dying a lick of poverty. There's no reason why you stood in it. Yeah. You should have worked harder. You should have hustled harder to put yourself out of that predicament. You should have been stronger. Don't blame nobody. As fucked up as it's about to sound, I'm saying this shit as well. Don't blame nobody else for your own weakness. Because you couldn't get off of your own drug addiction. You might not have been the one to put yourself on the drugs, but at the end of the day, it only took one person to get yourself off of it. As long as I say this, if one person could do it, you can too. Do you know how many people used to be drug addicts who made it? You know how many people who were drug addicts, made it, and still are drug addicts, but they just have enough money to be a drug addict? Real shit.
One good example, Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, that nigga's a fucking lean addict.
Oh yeah.
Been a lean addict. Still is a lean addict. With millions of dollars. Nigga lose a hair and shit. But once a guy really grew up to realize this, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times, it don't matter what you do, it don't matter how you did it, how you got it, but when you have it, nobody gonna hate you for it. Nobody gonna judge you for it. Whether you made your money off of working to 9 to 5, or whether you made your money from dealing drugs, when people only hate when they can't enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your parents could hate you for being a drug dealer. But if you're making millions off that shit, you got them niggas in a mansion or whatever, they'll only complain.
Hey, you get them out of poverty, they ain't gonna say shit.
They gonna complain, but to an extent. They can only complain so much. And that's what I always tell people. In today's world especially, it don't matter what you are or who you are or what you do. If you have the funds, nobody's going to tell you anything. So for you to stay within poverty, it's stupid. It's stupid. I don't. Even me even being, I can't even say it. That's how real it is. I can't even say me even being in that situation. I can't even say it. I can't even bring myself to say it. I can't even bring myself to say that I won't be better than I am right now next year. I can't even bring myself to say it. So I ain't gonna lie. For anybody to sit here and be born within poverty and to stay within it, it's your fault.
It's 100% your fault.
100% your fault. And I'm not saying that it's impossible for you to get out of it. If you're so in it, you can do it. You just need to believe in yourself and bust your ass.
You also need to have that motivation.
But you gotta do it though. Gangster, you gotta do it. You gotta do it while you're young. The longer you wait, the worse. That's what it real fucks. That's how it really fuck people up. The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna get. Every single day that you don't do it, it's gonna be harder for you. Every day that you don't do it, it'll just take longer. Do that shit right now. Well, who you wanna go next, Josh or Julio?
Yeah, bro. You pretty much said it for all of this shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
All I gotta say is like you said, bro. Already, you can always get yourself out of poverty, bro. Now, when we say that, I'm not saying, yourself dead, bro. You go become filthy rich. That's possible. Don't get me wrong. But just like to coming from being homeless to, I don't know, in a little car, start sleeping in the car. You start moving out, get a little one bedroom, little studio. All that's possible, bro. All you gotta do is just bust your ass, bro. Work. Now people don't say like the wages is not enough to live off of. You can't really save enough money fast enough. Like, bro, you can, bro. You don't have to sacrifice a lot of shit.
Facts.
You have to sacrifice a lot of shit.
You gotta be wise about what you spend your money on.
As bad as it is, you might even have to put your pride aside.
Hell yeah.
Now, I ain't telling you to go suck dick from.
I was like, whoa, hold on.
I ain't telling you to go. Don't start sucking dick for money. Talk about some. But Doolie said, put my pride aside. I don't need no nigga in this comment talking about some. Yo, my bitch started sucking dick because you told her to put her. I did not put her pride aside. I did not say that. All I said was sometimes you gotta put your pride and morals to the side. Just a little bit to the side. A step to the. I ain't telling a mile. A step to the side, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey man, if that means becoming a McDonald's worker, a fucking janitor.
What I'm saying,
do it.
If you gotta sell a little, you know what I'm saying? For me, sell that yayo or so, you know what I'm saying? That Zod, do what you gotta do.
Literally anything, bro.
For me,
stealing, car tapping, scanning, bro.
If you got to do, bro. If you got to, just don't make that your only option. Just if you got to, just a little 1, 2, just so at least you can gum up. Use that money to, try to do it a better way. However you do it, do it. But you got to though. I'm telling you now. If y'all want to go suck dick, y'all can do that. I'm not gonna stop y'all. Do what you want, but just don't. For me, I'm not gonna encourage it. Just don't come talk about some dude told me to put my pride aside. You did that shit on your own. You did that shit. You wanted to do that shit. You just try to. You just chose me as a way to, I'm saying, this is my sign.
To encourage your activities.
If you think this is a sign to go suck dick, this is not your sign. You found your own sign. It's not here. As well as it is. But yeah, for me, how about you, Gangway?
Nah, you already summed up almost everything about it.
So it's just fuck me.
What do you mean?
I fuck with you. I thought you were gonna say yeah, fuck you.
Nah.
All right. We got 2 more. I think you're gonna like this one. What's wrong with the men in our generation?
In our generation, niggas is hoes. Not gonna lie.
Hoes as in like they fuck too much, or hoes as in like they pussy?
Both.
Both of
But
them.
nah, that's real shit. Niggas be thinking with their dicks, bro. Niggas be thinking with their dicks. That's one issue I think.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Nah,
Porn
let's
addicts.
talk about it. Nah, I'm about to get heavy.
Porn addicts.
Nah, I'm about to get heavy. I feel like
Fucking gooners out there.
I feel like
It's no not the vent, bro.
The
Stop
Cheeto
doing it.
masturbators.
I feel like, ain't gonna lie, like when it comes to everything, when it comes to that whole gooning shit, I tell people, ain't gonna lie, when it comes to gooning, if you want to go goon. It's your gooner. Go goon that shit as much as the fuck you want. I don't give a fucking damn. As long as you're doing that shit for free. Don't you fucking pay for that shit. That's how brilliant it is because I have to throw the bottle.
No,
Don't
word.
you fucking
Bro,
pay for that.
bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that bottle was supposed to have to do it again. I'm just too lazy to go get up. But don't you fucking pay for that shit. Go watch PH. That shit free. Everything that's free, watch it. I don't mind. Go ahead, watch the free shit. Stop paying for OnlyFans. Stop paying for girls' Snapchat premiums or fucking fans leagues or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what the hell these niggas use nowadays. They have new shits. I don't even know. They've advanced. Could you imagine that? They've advanced in paying for pussy, for virtual pussy. Could you imagine? They've advanced. They have new sites. Like, yo, bro, stop doing that. Stop doing that.
I don't understand the men that has
Like,
that mentality.
to me, like, I'm not gonna lie to
honestly,
you.
like,
Like, bro, it's the porn is free.
Like,
You
not
got
even
free,
that.
bro.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I know that, like, there might be that one girl that you really do find
that you really like fantasizing
But
about,
it's
but
like,
like use
no.
your money wisely. Why are you
Bro.
spending it on
Bro,
OnlyFans?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like the men nowadays is most definitely weaker than they should be.
Oh,
Most definitely
100%,
are
100%.
I feel like the men nowadays also have too much comfort in letting
They have no
let-
self-discipline.
Not only letting their girls, but just letting girls in general
Take advantage of them.
not only take advantage, just run this shit. Like, don't get me wrong.
It's
There's
the lust, bro.
it's most definitely the
Yeah.
lust, but I feel like I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, man should run everything up. No stuff. We need women to run certain things. I ain't
Yeah, of
gonna lie.
course.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely do. But I feel like there's certain things that a man should be able to run and women should be able to run. And when it comes to a relationship, although yeah, it should be somewhat even, I do feel as if when a woman has more input than a man in a relationship, it fucks everything up. I'm not gonna lie to you. It fucks up a lot of shit. For example, I have this one friend. I'm not gonna say his name. I shouldn't, because it's like, fake, fuck that nigga in his bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna, they probably gonna see this shit. I don't like to fight. I don't care. So it's like, look, they did some weird shit basically. This nigga's my man's. We went to high school together and everything. Like, this is really my, like, family. Like, I used to break bread with the nigga. That's how real it is. I had $2 after school, and I'd get us both I'd get us both 2 bevs. But if I had $3, I'll get him a bev, and I'll get 2 little 50-cent granola bars. We'll kill that after playing ball. Real shit, like break bread with this nigga $3. Like, feel me? No bullshit. This was my nigga. I used to play ball with him all the time. This is my guy. We used to play the game. He ended up getting a shorty. Cool, whatever. Nah, nobody hated him. He got a girl. I started to realize, like, he didn't want to hang out with us as much as before. Me and my group. Me, Lewis, and Swervo. He didn't really want to hang out with niggas. He heard that we got jumped, fake, and he didn't want to hang out with us. He started moving scary, but it's like, now I think about it, I don't think it was him. I think it was a shorty telling him that. And it makes more sense later, because, like, come to find out, it's like, yo, wow, his shorty be telling him mad shit. Like, his shorty be controlling that nigga. Like, even though it was another situation where my boy had told him a secret, and he had told his girl, and his girl went to go throw that shit in my man's face. And my man's like, yo, bro, like, why would you tell her that, bro? Like, I told you that shit in confidence. I thought I could trust you. Feel me? And there was another time I was supposed to pull up to see them because we moved out of the city. I'm not gonna say where because I'm not gonna move too heavy. It's like, I could care less, but it's like for peace sake.
Yeah.
Shorty said that she didn't want me to come because I allegedly stink. In my mind, I'm like, I do not stink. That was utterly disrespectful. That's 1. 2, in my mind, I'm like, yo, bro, this is not her crib. This is allegedly my man's crib. Well, not his crib, but his parents' crib. You're staying with his family. Why do you have a say in who pulls up? Why do you feel like you have a say in who should pull up or not? I would think it was for her event. I think it was for his birthday. Like, bro, why do you have a say in why would that should come or not?
He told you that.
Nah, my man's told me that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He told you that.
No. Sorry, my other man who went there told me. That's
okay.
Feel me? And even after I had to tell, I just don't want to say the names so it sounds a little confused. I'm gonna tell you the names after. Feel me? Yeah, I don't think I've met the name before. Actually, you met who I'm talking about. But what you call it? Yeah. But even at that, I was figuring out my boy. I was like, yo, bro, you didn't even defend my name. Like, I would never sit here and allow somebody to sit here and say, like, one of y'all niggas stink. Like, to me, if I'm with somebody, they was trying to say, like, oh, yeah, I don't really like Julio because, I don't know, that nigga stink. I'm gonna tell you, watch your fucking mouth. Like, my boy will never smell. None of my friends will ever sit here and be next to me and stink, and I won't tell them. It's not possible because I would dead tell you. I'm not dating, but it's love though.
Yeah.
I would dead tell you.
Of course.
I would dead tell you, like, yo, yeah, freshen up. I'll give you cologne. I'll give you deodorant. You're my man. I know you're not sick. I know you're not dirty. You want to use my cologne? Take my cologne. You want to go grab one of my boxes real quick? Go wear it. Y'all not filthy niggas. Like, nah, nigga, I trust y'all niggas. You feel me? So it's like, I'll think of self. I'm like, yo, but why didn't you defend my name? Like, you gonna let her say that I stink? You feel me? Like, that was mad disrespectful. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, yo, I don't even know who she's saying that shit in front of. Now, God forbid, like, what if I'm meeting with, like, I'm meeting with them, but they're not there. Like, I'm just meeting the other friends or some shit. The first image or the first thing that's gonna pop up in their mind is, oh, this the nigga that stink.
Yeah, don't get too close to him sometimes.
Yeah, but imagine, like, I can't even, the fact that there's somebody out there in that world who could possibly think that of me, like, oh, that's the nigga that stink. Not, oh, that's a content creator. Oh, that's their friend. Oh, that's
not
oh,
positive.
that's the big nigga. Like, that's the nigga that stink. That's not crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, when I found that shit out, like, I ain't never want to really put hands on a girl, but that day, like, I wanted to fight the both of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I wanted to fight her for even saying that and him for allowing it. No bullshit. And after that day, I never really jacked me. Like, I don't really, like, it ain't like, if he was to call me, I'd probably let that shit in. No bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's like, the only reason why I'm bringing that up is because the only reason why it's like that between me and him was just because of the fact that he was so weak. He was so weak to allow his girl to control who. That's not crazy. Like, you really shy. It's like, at the end of the day, I don't expect you to pick me over your bitch, but you're gonna let go of a loyal friend. I'm a loyal ass nigga. I know how I am. You're gonna let go of a loyal ass friend for what? Because your girl had an input over your crib. God forbid your parents now praying this. God forbid your parents. I'm not even saying his parents died. I'm not even saying God forbid if his parents died. I'm gonna say God forbid if his parents just said, "Yo, I want to go back to Dominican Republic," and they went to Dominican Republic. Whose house is it gonna be? Theirs or yours? If they switch the paperwork over, whose crib is that now going to be? Who's now gonna have to put up for that mortgage, take care of that tax property? You. It's your crib, really. Whatever your parents have is yours. So it's like, why does she have an input on that, bro? And that's what fucked up that family friendship. Just the fact that he was so weak to say something to his children. And I feel like that's a problem nowadays. A lot of niggas be too weak to correct their girls. They be too weak to put their girl in their place. Like, yo, bro, I'll be telling niggas stop doing that because now y'all be having girls feel like they up here. Like, don't get me wrong, I love how confident now girls are becoming, but like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, niggas still need to
but it's getting to a point where it's like starting to get disrespectful sometimes.
No bullshit. Like,
You straight up letting go of disrespect.
like,
nah, that is.
Yo, bro. Like, girls dead ass playing niggas' faces all day.
Especially
like,
in public.
Shit is like a joke to them.
Bro,
Like, shit is a joke to them. Like, bro, like a girl could dead ass play in your face publicly and not even pay no mind to like any type of consequence. Like, she won't even try to hide the fact that she played you in your face.
Yup. She'll make a whole scene.
Like,
she'll make sure there's a crowd right there.
Like, she'll probably dead ass come link you with a bunch of hickeys on her neck, like you stupid, and be like, oh, nah, it's a mosquito bite, babe.
Ain't no fucking mosquito bite.
Like, you're not even gonna try to hide that shit. Like, you feel that comfortable. You feel that comfortable with yourself. Like, yeah, like, I'm so invincible. This thing ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't saying that you should go beat on your bitch. I ain't saying that. I feel like niggas most definitely need to, like, learn how to put a foot down or something.
Yeah.
Like, feel me? Cut their water off. I don't know what the fuck they gotta do.
Except cut their water off.
No bullshit. Like, you have to cut something off. Like, yo, bro, you wanna act like that? All right, so we ain't getting on this. So we're asking for this, that, and the third. Oh, no. I don't know.
Not word. Take a stand.
Like,
Take a stand. You the man. You supposed to be the man of the relationship.
Bullshit, like,
Take stand.
Y'all watch the Bulldogs?
Hell yeah.
I used to.
Nigga, Mr. Tom with his wife, bro.
Oh, he was a bitch.
Bro, that's
Yo,
what I'm
she
saying,
walked
bro.
all over him.
that
All over him.
Up until that one episode, who was it? That pimp nigga who told.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head, but pimp named Slipback, just told Mr. Tom, like, stop letting your wife treat you like a bitch. You feel me?
Not word.
And later in that episode, some argument had occurred about how Mr. Tom always be apologizing for that and whenever something go wrong with the wife, like, oh honey, I'm sorry, is that the third. And then for the end of the episode, He put his foot down. He was like, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Not tell you, no, I'm not telling you.
Don't call your girl a bitch, but like you word.
But like for like Boondock's sake, for comedic purpose, he was like, bitch, you gonna listen to what the fuck I gotta say in my goddamn house? Like, shit, so long that goddamn line. You feel me? So it's like I said, we ain't saying go curse out your girl or anything, but like, put your foot down, bro. Stop letting these women step all over y'all, bro.
But hold on though. But it's like when I say that too, I'm also not even just saying for how niggas treat their girls, but also how they respect themselves. I ain't gonna lie to you, for example, always tell niggas, you can't sit here and expect girls to give you that man, that
masculine feeling without being masculine.
Sorry. You can't expect a girl to be in her feminine state when she has to step into your position. For example, if you were a girl and for some odd reason you're not working, whatever the case might be, and you're shorty got to go get up every day to go to work, to go pay the bills, and you doing whatever, I ain't gonna lie to you, respectfully, you deserve what's going on.
You're giving her the reason why to be the fucking man of the relationship.
She is the man of the relationship, nigga. She horn shit the fuck down at that point. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's the same thing with men though. Like, I be telling niggas like, yo, look, I don't care. I don't know who the fuck. That's how I be telling niggas is going outside. I don't know who the fuck said, oh, shit should be 50-50 in a relationship. If you believe that, you're stupid. That shit should be like 85-15. It should be 85% nigga and like 50% of the shorty. No bullshit. That's how it's supposed to. That's how I was raised on.
Like, I feel like that 50-50 shit is like...
That's for weak men.
I would say like that's like more for like a roommate or some shit. Like, that's
like
a roommate
for my bitch? Like, for my shorty? For my wife?
You telling me I got the woman I want to live my life with. I'm going to sit here, look her in the eyes and say like, yeah, bro, give me half of the rent. Like, bro, what?
I got rent.
You feel me?
Like, what? If you want to still do something, I'll tell you this. Look. How about this? I cover the rent. You cover the little bullshit, the little Netflix bill. You want to what you call it? Cook. All right, feel me? You got money. All right, so you can handle the groceries. You can take it. If you need it, actually, I'll give you. Oh, I want money for groceries. All right, here's $400. Go buy the groceries for the week. Feel me? How much it costs? Oh, just give me like $200. I'll put up the other half. Here, just take $300. Feel me? Rent. You're not touching the rent. You're not touching. If anything, how I always tell people is, I want my girl to work, but she won't have to. I want her to work to save. I work. I do what I gotta do to take care of everything and still have savings, and she's just saving. God forbid. I mean, they won't ever be a rainy day because I will be rich, so there won't ever be a rainy day. But so for whatever she wants to do with that money, she can do it. So if she want to invest in her own business, she can do it. Even though I have the money to do it for her, she can do it. I just want my girl or my wife to say, I don't need a rich man. I got it myself. Yeah. I want my woman to be independent. Even though I'm taking care of everything that she wants and needs, I don't want nobody to ever sit here and say, you're just a housewife. Oh, without Doolie, you'd be nothing. No. With or without Doolie, I still have my fucking PhD. I still got my bachelor's in what you call it, in nursing. I could go be a CNA right now, $100K a year. Travel nurse, $120 a year right now if I really wanted to. I got emails, jobs hitting me up. They want to hire me. They've been wanting to hire me for like 4 years now. I just been chilling because I don't gotta work. That's how I want my shorty to be. If she wanted to, she could. God forbid if we break up, God forbid. It's possible. God forbid we break up. Feel me? I don't want to be sitting here thinking like, damn, like what's this bitch gonna do now? Like my girl gonna be like, oh man, shit, I'm good regardless. I'm fine. Like, she's good. That's how I want it to be. And that's how I feel like a lot of niggas have to, like, I need to wake up and realize that. I don't know who told y'all shit should be 50-50, but no, it should not. You should be able to take care of, if not everything, mostly everything, and still have money left over. And that's why I tell y'all niggas, get your money up, bust your ass, work hard, so you can get that.
Did y'all parents do 50-50?
How?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, does your parents do 50-50?
Like, bro, where did this shit come from,
like,
bro?
I don't even think my parents do 50-50 on the rent. I could probably go ask. If I ask them, I think my mom would say 50. My mom's gonna say yes, my dad would probably say no. I don't know who the fuck to believe at that. I'm gonna ask them though. Literally, after the podcast, I'm asking like, how do y'all do rent? Y'all do 50-50 or 70-30? Like, I don't even know. Respectfully, I don't know. But, feel me? I ain't gonna lie, yeah. That's one thing I can say about the men of this generation, dude. I feel like they're weaker. I feel like they don't know how to stand on their own. I feel like they're easily manipulated. Feel me? Like, it's sad. I ain't gonna lie. And it's a bunch of followers. Nobody wants to be their own. They just want to be They just want to go with the trend. They just want to follow.
Yep.
I feel like that's the biggest problem too, and that's why we have so much bullshit going on, especially within New York City. Everybody wants to be a follower. Everybody wants to be the new Escargot. Everybody wants to be the new K Flock. Everybody wants to smoke spray. I mean, I don't even know how y'all like spray. Every time I hear somebody who smokes spray, they tell me a bad experience.
What the hell is that, by the way?
It's chemical sprayed weed. I think they sprayed something on the weed to make you more high.
Nah, because I've been seeing that all over Instagram lately, and I'm just like, what the fuck is that shit that they're spraying on?
Terpenes, bro. That's what they're spraying on, terpenes. For those who don't know, terpenes is the shit that gives a weed the flavor, the aroma, the scent, this, that, and the third, the whole nine. And what these weed companies are doing, they're taking. Yeah, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. You say they're planting the flower. They're doing they have to do with flower, but they at the end of the process they spray like terpenes, like it's chemicals, bro. Straight chemicals to give the weed that color, that smell, that the way it's smoking, like, bro.
So it's artificial weed, basically.
Yes.
You looking good.
For me?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Told you.
Let me see.
Hmm?
I don't do that.
Yes.
Dad, can I ask you a question? It's for my podcast.
What?
Can I ask you a question for the podcast?
No. To show your.
No, I just want to ask you a question.
What?
How do you and mom go about the rent? Do you go half on the rent?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. See? You see? All right, I'm not bugging.
Yes.
I'm not bugging, right? All right. So just like that. I heard my dad. He said that he pays the whole rent. So I don't know who was telling y'all niggas that you actually go 50-50. It's wrong.
I don't do that. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Like
you.
you said, real men.
Thank
Real
you.
men.
But you were saying about the spray?
Oh yeah, yeah. Wrap it up. It's basically just spray terpenes. Terpenes is chemical and gives a shit like a whole blast. You see these niggas on TikTok be like, they got the spray, they smoking that shit. They say how that shit be hitting, bro. It's hitting hard because it's all chemicals, bro.
I only just seen people spray that shit inside the bag. That's all I've seen. I never seen someone smoking it or anything like that.
Spray when I grow. No, I want to be sprinkles when I grow up. Man, that shit would be funny. I want to be sprinkles when I grow up. That's so funny. It's fucking crazy.
Bro, this spray epidemic is crazy, bro.
No, but yeah, it's like that's wrong with a lot of niggas in this generation. A lot of everybody's a follower. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even gonna get into the women. I feel like there's nothing wrong with the women in the generation. I feel like they just kind of caught on like, yo, these niggas is stupid. Let's play in their face. And niggas is going with it. Because I always tell people, the most dangerous thing in this world, the most powerfulest thing in this world is pussy. And people don't believe me when I say how powerful pussy is. Like, niggas die for pussy. Niggas kill for pussy. Niggas go to jail behind that shit.
Nah,
Niggas be wanting to make money for it. Like, this shit is real. And I tell people, they be thinking I'm joking. Like, bro, most times we be hearing niggas get in line. They got line over a bitch.
Yeah,
Bro, shit so real. I'm about to tell a story of the story of Roy DeMeo. He killed somebody by lining him with a bitch. That's how, bro, them niggas was lining niggas with bitches since like the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s. Yo, niggas was still getting lined by bitches. They had one of his little shorties call one of the niggas up. Yeah, let's go out to dinner. And then instead of nigga eating the shorty, he met Roy DeMeo. Nigga flocked to yo. I'm gonna tell you the story. Don't worry. Bro, like niggas been getting lined by bitches since the dawn of time at this point. No bullshit. That's how real it is. Like, yo, bro, she was powerful. And I be telling that to girls, like, yo, bro, you don't understand how scary it is when a girl knows she looks good. Like, there's girls who look good, but they don't really know it. But no, there's girls who know they look good.
Oh, they'll take advantage of
Those are the ones that you have to watch out for. The ones that they, like, you can tell a girl knows she look good when they, just by the way she look at herself in the mirror. No bullshit. Like, yo, bro, when a girl knows she looks good, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Especially if you look like an easy target to her.
No bullshit. It don't even matter who you are.
Crazy.
It don't matter who you are, because she knows, no matter what, she's always gonna get another nigga. She's always gonna get what she wants. If she doesn't want to do nothing in life, she just wants a nigga who's gonna take care of it, she's gonna find that nigga like that. All it takes is a hard hit story. All it takes is there's not even a DM, just a follow him. Just all she gotta do is follow that nigga on Instagram. Then gonna see who what?
A follow nigga. So
She look good.
What?
Oh, just like that. Once he says she look good, Follow her back. He gonna DM her. She got him.
Oh.
She got him. Oh, fly me out. Done.
Hook like a fucking
Dumb.
fish, bro.
Look like a fucking fish.
This is all it takes, man.
So I can't even get mad at girls for doing what they do.
Yeah.
Feel me? They just, it's like they know, but it's scary because it's like if it's this bad now, I can only imagine further down the line. Like I really can't understand that niggas is really paying to see pussy. Niggas is really paying to see pussy. That shit is crazy. Niggas paying like $15 a month. We got girls becoming millionaires overnight.
That shit is
Bad Bunny. Pause. Bad Baby really made $1 million in a day in 24 hours.
Yeah.
She set a record, bro.
She set a
Yeah.
record.
She set a record,
Bro, she made $1 million in a day just to post herself in like I don't think she was posting videos of
She
her
wasn't even naked,
bikini photos.
bro.
Shit that she would post on her Instagram, she said. And then she had the audacity to say, I ain't gonna lie, for all those people who bought my OnlyFans, I feel like y'all should all get locked up because half of those photos was me when I was 17.
She was selling them.
Like, bro, that's how. But it's like, bro, I sat down that day and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm busting my ass working this 9 to 5. She only made $1 million in 24 hours by posting a bikini photo. That's not how real it is, bro. And then we got weird ass niggas who's into feet.
Yo, you niggas with feet fetishes, bro, go to hell. I'm telling you, yo,
Not
that
word.
shit's weird, bro.
Because of,
That shit is weird.
you're actually weird. I'm not even defending that shit. There's no, oh, you're into what you're into. You're weird.
No, you're weird. You're
Yeah.
telling me you got a whole beautiful woman standing right in front of you. You gonna glorify her feet?
Instead of kissing her.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna get on your hands and knees, kiss her feet? Bro?
Fuck that shit, nigga. You gonna goon to feet?
No,
You're gonna goon off to feet?
bro.
You're gonna be sitting here gooning on her toes. What? It don't make sense. Like
Blasphemy, bro.
blasphemy, weirdo. You're
Disgusting.
weird. You're weird. No, like you're actually weird. No bullshit. Like, and it's like even if the toes is in front of you, like what you gonna do? Lick them? You gonna lick them?
Nasty, bro.
You gonna see her full of. Come here. You gonna get on your fucking knees and kiss her feet or so? Fuck you, nigga. For even liking that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like, nah, fuck you. Yep.
Yeah, I hope you get a mouthful of toe fungus while you at it, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if people gonna like our podcast or hate it, but it's like we not, but we real though.
Not word.
But we real though. Like we real though. Like we're not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not them other podcasters gonna be like, oh, but I still support everything that you do. I'm not. Gonna support
don't
that.
support
No,
everything.
I don't
no,
support
I
everything.
draw
that you do.
lines.
I'm not gonna. I do draw lines.
Like, come on,
I might not cut you off. I might just look at you like with a little side eye.
judging you.
Not word.
I'm
We
a
got
judge
boundaries.
We
We got boundaries.
judge.
Like,
Yeah.
We judge here. We judge, but for me, it's like it is what it is. So realistically, you into what you into.
Yeah.
You weird.
My word,
You weird, but
Ain't nobody gonna stop you doing what you gotta
something
do,
wrong
bro.
with your brain, but
yeah. Nigga said something wrong. But he not lying though. I really feel like he not lying though. But
No,
it's
I'm
just real though. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The men of the generation, niggas is weak. They weird. They don't know how to set no boundaries. They just disappoint me. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Yeah, they it's like they ain't got no balls. They're too scared to speak up for themselves. Yo, speaking of the fucking devil, my nigga Wale. I ain't gonna lie to you. My boy Wale called me. This is a person I used to do my original podcast with, but he ended up becoming too busy. So we're gonna send him a text real quick. It's my boy. I'm gonna call him later. But shout out to my nigga Wale. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all most definitely gonna see that nigga.
Yes,
Promise
sir,
y'all,
yes,
y'all
sir.
gonna see that nigga. That's one of my day ones right there too. If it wasn't for Wale, if it wasn't for Wale, I would have never met Josh.
That really is a fact, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why we would not met.
But if I had never met Steven, I would have never met Wale.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
If I never gotten through 60, I would have never met Steven through the gate. So I would have never gotten that close to Steven either. Me and Steven would have been that close if I never gone through 60. That's me. Nah, but yeah, what y'all have to say? What y'all feel about the men of the generation?
Bro, like I said, bro, it all ties in. So what to piggyback on what you were saying about the pussy, bro? Lust, bro. That's what kills niggas, bro. Lust.
Yeah.
Niggas thinking with their dicks, bro. Like he said, bro, they ain't lying for coochie. You can set up. You can rob for coochie. It's not even just the negative, just getting robbed and lying. It's just. How do I put it?
I mean, to sum it all up, the world is run by pussy.
Yes. Yes.
The world's ran by pussy, but you
Ran by-
can't let pussy run you.
Yes.
The world might revolve around pussy, but you can't let the pussy run you. Oh,
Like that.
no.
Like
you can't let the pussy run you.
It's
Bro.
like paying for coochie. I don't understand that, bro. It's
prostitution.
Now, like, look, technically though, there's a difference between paying for pussy and buying your way into pussy. This is some, for example.
Okay.
Feel me? Nah. Say what you gonna say. I want you cook up.
I was gonna say like, I would say buying pussy, like going to a corner spot, going to like the street where prostitutes be standing at. You feel me? That's low to low. Not gonna lie.
It takes a lot for you to do that, by the way. If you do that, get help and stop.
You're wasting gas.
That's nasty.
It's economy, bro.
That's nasty.
Come on.
Yeah, that's weird. Like no, like be dead ass. Like I told you, I would never lie to you. If you sleep with prostitutes, stop it.
Get some help.
Focus on yourself. Hit the gym, work out, lose weight, whatever the fuck you gotta do. Clean up. Focus on yourself. There's no reason for you to fuck prostitutes.
Yes, bro.
Like you can't be that fucking ugly. Even if you are that fucking ugly. If you have enough money, it should not gonna fucking matter. So go get more money.
Please, just go on Tinder.
You can have the face of Michael Freddy Krueger. If you got $1 million behind you, you're gonna be lit you're gonna be lit tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be fucking mad. You wouldn't be watching this shit. You'd be fucking mad bitches. So go get your money up. Stop fucking prostitutes. Fuck money. It's better for you. Fucking money.
Alright, but yeah, bro. Prostitutes, coochie, lust in general, bro. We just talk about that real quick. Man, niggas, I don't know what's up with niggas, bro. I feel like they get attached to women too easily.
I feel like men nowadays they want to be taken care of by the women. I feel like they want to be nurtured by the women.
Oh yeah,
but there's nothing wrong with it a little bit.
I understand. Not like, but not like OD though. But like,
yeah, but like not too much. Like a little bit though. Like,
yeah.
It's just a wrong with coming home from work and you just want to
lay with your shorty for a little, exactly. Get a little massage.
Play with my locks. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like dinner in bed, like for me.
Yeah, of course.
After we get some bumping and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't too much to ask for.
Ain't too much to ask for me, but some niggas be wanting to get scared about work. Like, they want their girl to come pick them up from work.
Yeah.
They too lazy or they don't want to work. They bitch make money, so I don't gotta work. I just take care of everything else in the crib. Like they are a house husband. Could you even imagine that?
Hey, bro, I'll keep it above with you. If my shorty making like 6 figures, 7 figures, best believe I'm grabbing that broom, putting on that apron. Nigga, what? House husband. I do not care.
I'd allow it if you full-time stream. You got a full-time stream.
Oh, what? Bro,
you got a stream.
You're telling me my beautiful 10 out of 10 wife making 7 figures. All I do is stay at the crib, fucking make sure that shit tidy, cook some food. You tell me I'm not gonna be making my little content in the crib?
That's it. At least do something.
Starting a little cooking show, you feel me? In my kitchen. Yo, y'all don't know how to mop correctly. Use these products.
Niggas say use these products.
I'm starting like a whole house husband little content shit, bro. Like shit we gotta do around the crib. Specifically aimed that shit twisting me to the niggas who live in like apartments or whatever, who live by themselves. Because I know, going a little off sidetrack a little bit, I feel like niggas don't really understand how to keep a house clean for real.
Elaborate.
Alright, so yeah. Like growing up, your mom, for example, your mom, you come home from school, house clean, you feel me? Tables wide, couch straight, you feel me? And it's like, you don't think about that. It was always there. You just never have to think about that. You feel me? Growing up, obviously doing laundries. More times than not, you have a laundry, you got a washing machine, you got a dryer in the crib. Your mom is doing the laundry for you every fucking week, bro. There's no doubt about that. You feel me? So, and as crazy as it may sound, it can be like 20, 25, don't know how to do the fucking mom. You know? It's like, maybe 20, 25, don't know. hope. I swear to God, y'all know y'all can't put fucking foil in the microwave. You see?
Yo, my manager almost did that shit. My manager, yeah, Maria, she almost did that shit one time. She had a whole fucking thingy with food, rice and beans, whatever the fuck, and it had tinfoil on it. Yo, she literally put that shit before she pressed start. I was like, bad out there. Yo, I was like, you cannot do that. You cannot do that shit. Cause like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, literally 1 second, boom, the whole fucking store. Nah.
Mom, can I ask you a question? So, like, how do you and Dad do the rent? Do y'all go half or he pays? Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna say, "Oh, we go half." I thought she was gonna say it. Oh man. Nah, but yeah, that's really what it is, bro. We just be too weak. Just never stand on business. Niggas don't know how to do nothing. Niggas is just useless.
Nah, bro, you got too much times on your hand. Like, do something productive,
like,
bro.
A lot of niggas don't
do something productive.
Do the most simple. I feel like as a man, you should know how to. Yo, as a man, I feel like as a man, there's nothing that you shouldn't know. You should basically know everything that you should. House-wise, you should know everything. You should know how to do at least the cleaning, the cooking. Not that you have to do it, but you should know how to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When it comes to mechanic work or car work, you should know at least a little thing or two.
Mm-hmm.
At least not no complete. Oh, I don't know what to do. No, not no complete. Do at least the basics.
Yeah.
With electrician work, at least the basics. Tiny basics.
At least know how to use a screwdriver.
If you gotta go to the roof and clean out the gutter, or you gotta probably lay something down on the roof, some type of top, something.
Like a jack of all trades type of nigga, bro.
Exactly.
You know, something and
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel me? If you want to put a carpet, at least you probably know how to at least know how to take the measurements. At least,
please.
At least know how to take the measurements. My dad, he knows actually. My dad does the whole carpet. He did everything. Oh, he did everything. We all did it. Feel me? So it's like at least you know what I'm saying. He knows how to. It's not the best. It's not as good as a carpenter, but
no word.
He's saving himself.
Of course, yeah,
deal,
absolutely.
DIY projects, bro. Y'all gotta start doing shit, yo. Do it your own.
Not word, and this looks great, honestly.
Do it yourself, bro. Learn how to do shit yourself. Save a shit ton of money,
absolutely,
bro. All my life, bro. Please. It's just not hard.
Well,
whatever you gotta try to do in your crib, think that it's gonna be, oh man, I gotta call plumber, I gotta call this, that, and the third, bro. Trust. Go on YouTube.
Now, word, look up a tutorial, bro.
Go look up a tutorial real quick.
Doesn't take more than a minute.
At least try to fix the problem by yourself before going out and spending fucking $500 on plumber or fucking carpenter work, whatever the case may be, bro.
At the end of the day, worst comes to worst, you fuck it up more, you have your wife screaming at you, and you pay somebody else to do it regardless.
Exactly.
Worst comes to worst, but at least you tried.
Yeah, word.
You try. Your wife's gonna talk shit all night. Oh yeah, we have to spend extra $200-$300. You're gonna have to hold the elf that night. But
she can't say you didn't try.
Yeah, you can't say you ain't tried. It's gonna be a funny experience. You're gonna learn for the next time. You'll be able to tell her, so hey, don't do that. I flooded my house last time. Don't do that. I flooded my apartment. Don't do that. At least, feel me? That's all it is. What you think, Gang Lynch? How you feel about these niggas in this generation? Sick of these niggas, right?
I don't know. I just feel like y'all got too much times on your hands. Like I said, like I was saying before, like go to the gym, do something, get a hobby, do something productive. Especially for them addicts. Y'all got way too much time on your hands to becoming addicts. Like, come on.
It takes a lot of money. It takes patience to become an addict.
Being an addict is hard work, bro.
That's a job.
That's dedication, man.
Bro, it takes a lot for you to wake up. It's to this day, I don't know how people do heroin. Coke, different, weed, cool. Like for you to wake up one day and start sticking needles in your arm, it takes a lot.
Yes.
That's a different ball game. Like, like niggas is playing basketball, you playing badminton. Like you being different.
Now, respectfully, you must hate yourself.
Like you really like every day. Feel me? Like that shit hurts to do that. You gotta do that every day. That shit hurt. I felt that. Stick a needle here. Feel me? You a doctor?
Shit, at my big age, I'm still afraid of needles, so I can't even fathom
Dude.
heroin, bro.
I wouldn't even know where to find the vein. You gotta find the.
Nah, word. I only trust the doctor with that shit. I only trust the doctor with
Fuck around,
that.
hit my muscle, bro. Start twitching, bro.
Like, I don't even know how y'all do that. Like, if you could consistently do a heroin and always hit the vein, do that shit for other people, always hit the vein, go become a nurse or some shit.
Bro, wherever needs, go to them blood donation centers. Start offering to be like one of the nurses. That
At least volunteer.
Volunteer. Something.
They're like, yo, bro, how you so good at this? How you always find the vein?
Don't worry about it.
I don't know, man. I've been doing this shit for 20 years. 20 years? You a nurse? Nah.
I have 20 years of experience though.
Shit, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I probably stuck deals into my own arm or to more other people's arm more than a nurse. More than a doctor, nigga. Fuck is you. That's how real it is, though. But yeah, feel me? So if you do heroin,
Please.
Yeah. Huh? Nah, that's cool. Yeah. I wish it was Lasagna. I'm straight hungry. Yeah, what are we eating after this?
Yeah, what are we eating after this?
I'm that hungry. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I eat all day, man.
You gonna eat all day?
Water.
Fuck.
Water and gum.
You fast or
Water.
just had a
No,
habit time?
fast.
Oh, water fast?
I mean, not necessarily water fast,
Which
but
is-
just
oh,
I just
Fasting
eat.
fasting food.
Yeah, I just eat. Just had now water. That's it. And gum.
Bro, fuck, man, I ain't low. What time is it? It's 9:36. Yeah, we're gonna have to head into this last topic so we can talk about the scary shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one's quick though. I want you to answer this one first.
What's the question? Give it to me.
What is your deepest fears?
My deepest fear.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that pops up to my head is dying young.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No, actually, I actually don't fear dying.
Nah, I mean, obviously I fear it now because I have a son.
Oh yeah.
So I want to obviously see him grow up. I want to see what kind of person he becomes as he gets older.
How's your son?
He's good.
I miss him. It's been like 2 weeks since I seen him. I miss him. Yeah. I really love that kid. Like, you don't understand. Like, I be telling you,
Julio, bro.
yo, I really love that kid, bro.
Julio, bro. Your son, bro. Angelo.
What about him?
That nigga's cool as shit, bro.
Yo, I love Angelo so much, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like, yeah, I love Angelo so much. Like, he's another reason why I really want to make it. Like, I really want to see you be up, so like Angelo could just have the best childhood ever. Like, no bullshit. I want to be able to take pictures of Angelo in fucking Lamborghinis and Bugattis like, at the age of like 8. He's just like, that's how villain is. Like, bro, I really love that, bro. I really love Angelo so much. Bro.
Yeah.
Tell me, bro. So for me, your biggest fear is dying young.
I mean, that's the main thing I could think of right now. It's all because of Angelo, honestly.
What about you, Daniel?
My biggest fear.
He's like it's so man. It's alright. It's alright.
But yeah, dead ass. But nah, for real, my biggest fear is not being able to start a family, bro.
Not being able to start a family?
Yeah, / dying alone.
Fuck.
Real shit, bro. When I say not being able to start a family, that can literally mean every aspect of it, bro. Literally from every angle. Let's just say, for some reason I can't find a wife. I can't find a good woman that I trust with my seed. You feel me?
Mm.
Now, because me personally, I don't want to just give my seed to. I'm sure most men wouldn't want to give their seed to just any woman. You know what I mean? But we all know there's some niggas out here that's just be knocking up anything and everything.
Anything that look good, it's just trying to knock.
Yo, son. Yo, it's an epidemic right now, bro. I swear to God.
Nah. So now I'm trying to cut you off, but that just reminded me of a TikTok that I seen this one time. This girl got angry at her baby father. Wanna know what the bitch did?
Wow.
What?
She started feeding his daughter pork.
Don't tell me they're a Muslim.
Yes, nigga Muslim, bro.
Bro, nah, that's vile.
Yo, when I seen that shit,
That's vile.
the way I clenched my hands, the way I bit my fucking knuckles, I was like, all right, so let's go. Anyways, your biggest fear you said was to give a seed to any shorty and to.
Oh yeah. My biggest fear was like not being able to start a family. And that can just go like any way. Like whether that be just not being able to find a wife, or a shorty I'm not trying to, or I want to be able to find a girl I don't feel comfortable putting my seed into. Because that's not what I'm trying to do, obviously. Whether it be I do find my queen, and God forbid something medical wrong with her body, which she can't get pregnant. You feel me? That's another thing for me. Because me personally, I want my seed. I want my creation, me and my wife's creation. You feel me? I want something that I can say, nigga, that's me. You feel me? You feel me? I want something that I can look down at and be like, yeah, that's my seed. This is my creation. This is my life. Like my life is in you. You feel me? Like I want to have a good, like a genuine bond with my seed. You feel me? Whether it be a boy or a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like adopting a kid wouldn't. You obviously would. If you and your wife decide to adopt a kid, you obviously do it because you love the child. You love the child. You want to make a bond with the child. This, that, and the third. But I feel like that bond will never be able to match the bond you would have with your seed that you make with your wife.
No, that's a fact.
That's just how
It's different.
Yeah.
Especially for a woman to labor, like it's different. That's a different bond.
Exactly. With the labor, the whole pregnancy, bro. The whole nine. The whole, oh my God, I think I'm pregnant. The whole getting the pregnancy test, seeing that it says pregnant, that I feel like that moment right there, that changes your whole perspective in life.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you. Well, I'm saying in the context in which where you're at in life with your wife and shit. When you find out that your wife is pregnant, that's life changing. It should be the happiest moment in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's like, it's like a turning point. It's a turning point, bro.
Yeah.
It's a new chapter in your life. Because from that moment on, your mind alters. You're not thinking about the old shit you used to do.
Yup.
You're just constantly thinking about it makes you think about the future. It really makes you think deep down into your decisions, the shit you want to do. Your day-to-day choices, bro. It really alters all of that.
Your regrets start to hit different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your regrets really start to kick in. And not even just regrets on the child, I'm talking regrets with everything, all the other past life choices that you've made, whether it was like anything financial or education, like anything. All types of regrets will always start to hit you.
Exactly. It's like from that moment on, though, from looking at that pregnancy test, seeing that first baby bump, you feel me? See, as time goes on, baby bump get bigger. You feel me? You start seeing your wife going all through the mood swings, all these different emotions going on. You feel me? It just brings you closer to your wife. You feel me? Because those 9 months, it's like something you won't be able to experience. It's not something you experience all the time, you know? It's like those 9 months can really bring you closer to your lover, bro. Whether just to your lover period, whether it be to your husband loving his wife more, a wife loving her husband more, because at that point, bro, you're doing a lot of shit for each other, bro.
Yup.
You're doing a lot of shit to cater to each other, bro. Husband obviously picking up more things.
Picking up more of the slack, yeah.
Exactly. You feel me? Tell, like, wife obviously resting up, putting the baby in the oven. You feel me? She's not gonna be able to do all the shit she used to do all the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Obviously. You feel me? Maybe she's still at work. Probably not work as much hours at her job, you know, because she can't. You're gonna have to pick up some slack. You feel me? Whether it be working a little more hours, make more money if that's the case, or just fix the shit around the house. Or start doing some extra shit. You feel me? Start cooking for your wife if you didn't already do that. Start bringing shit to her bed if you didn't already do that. You feel me? Like start massage, giving up bad massage, like small shit, bro. Just small shit. And for the wife, you just start appreciating shit your husband do for you. It just brings you closer. It just starts making you realize that, damn, this is really the right nigga. This is really who I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. And I'm happy with that. You feel me? And I feel like those type of moments right there, you can't really get when you adopt a child or try to raise another child, you know, whatever the case may be. I feel like those type of moments are very sacred.
Yeah, well, you think deep about that shit.
Nah, yeah, it's a fact, bro. It's a fact, bro.
Shit, alright. My turn? You done?
Yeah, pretty much sums it up, bro. Pretty much sums it up.
For me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I have a couple big fears, but I feel like one of my fears, I feel like my biggest fear, most definitely, I feel like my biggest fear is watching or having to live with the fact that, man, I hate saying this shit, but it's just the fact that knowing that, like, the people that I love dearly are gonna go one day. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my mother and my father, I love them so much. Like, I love them to death. And I can't even really sit here and, like, picture me living without them being here. Like, no blood. And it's like, it's crazy because it's like, I don't want to say it's gonna happen, but it's
As opposed to it's destined for all of us.
it is.
That's the sad part
I ain't gonna
about it.
lie to you, like, and it's like, I can't even, it's like, bro, it's the fact that day's gonna, it's not even the fact that the day's gonna come, it's just the fact that I don't even know when at that too. But it's like, I know it's gonna come. Like, it's going to come. And it's like, and I hate seeing the fact that it's going to come, but it's just so true. Because it's unavoidable. Like, it's inevitable. It's gonna come.
It's a harsh reality that a lot of people can't face.
Like, her boys, like, I ain't gonna,
I don't blame them.
I was talking about my friend's ex-mom at the time. Well, she was telling me, like, her mother's on life support right now. She's been on life support for like 3 years. Like, she told me, she was like, yo, bro, like, we're living dead ass, like, on Section A, like, on crap just to keep her alive. Like, she was like, yo, bro, I can't even talk to her. Like, so all she could do is just look at me and cry. And she told me, like, she can't pull that plug. Like, she's spending all her money just to keep her mother alive for all those years. So just on life, she can't even talk to her fucking mother, bro. But she can't even, she go only hold her mother. Her mother cannot hold her back, bro. And she's keeping her on life support, bro. She's living in a small ass apartment. She's, you know what I'm saying, making bills barely go past just to keep her mother alive, just to keep her breathing. Meanwhile, she cannot talk to her. She could talk to her, she could listen, but she can't talk back. All she can do is just watch her cry, because she don't want to let go. Yo, bro, that's how real it is, bro. She told me, like, bro, she told me, like, yo, straight up, like, yo, when you lose your parents, bro, you're never gonna, there's nothing else in this world that's gonna ever fill in that void. And that's a fact. Because at the end of the day, one thing I always tell people is you have emotions for different people and for different things. For example, there's different types of love. You can love somebody and be in love with. I love y'all niggas, but I'm not in love with you.
Yeah.
But I love y'all niggas. Same concept. And the same thing with like that when it comes to your family. It's like, yeah, you love your wife, but you can't say compare the love for your life compared to love for your mother.
Yeah.
And you can't compare no love probably in this world to the love of your child. But it's like, knowing the fact that, like, if you got forbid you was to lose your mother or your father, there's nobody else who's gonna really sit there and fill in that void. Like, it's empty. It's done. Like, there's always gonna be that empty void there. Like, yo, like, there's nobody else now. My wife, now my kids gotta fill in that emptiness. I'm gonna feel like it's like, bro, I don't even know. Like, bro, that shit is crazy. Like, that shit dead ass fucks with me. Like, it dead ass fucks with me. Like, no bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this in the least suicidal way, but there were dead ass times where I would think, like, I'm not gonna say I would fake pray, but like sometimes like I still think that, like, I think I'd rather die with my parents. No bullshit. That's how real it is. Like, that's how real it is, bro. Like, no bullshit. I think I'd rather have my parents bury me than me bury my parents.
That's how I sometimes be thinking too.
Like, that's how real it is, bro. I really don't want to let my parents go. You feel me? And that's just for my parents. I'm not even gonna speak of, God forbid, anybody else. I don't even want to speak it into existence. I'm not gonna say nobody else. I'm just gonna say the inevitable. At the end of the day, it's how it is. It's my parents. And it's just, that's one of my biggest fears. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the worst part about that fear, it's not a fear where it's like, it might not come. It's a fear that's gonna come. At the end of the day, one thing I've realized about myself is I'll only fear what I know is to come. I can't fear what I don't.
Yeah.
I don't fear what I don't know. I don't fear what I don't know what can or can't happen. I only fear what I know is gonna come. It's just a matter of when. And that shit scares the fuck out of me. Like, I can't even sit here and imagine, God forbid, my brother calling me, yo, bro, today's that day, bro. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna react. I don't know where I'm gonna be at in life. Like, I pray. I know at that point I'm gonna be great off. Not even well off. I'll be great off. But it's just a matter of, at that point, what did I do it for? Because realistically, it's like, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is for them. So then it's like, how long did they really get to enjoy it for? Why didn't I do this shit earlier? Why couldn't they enjoy this shit years on before? Why did I have to make that? Why did I have to make it at 22, 23? Or why couldn't I have made it at 15? Okay? Real shit like that. That's one of the things. Not trying to depress y'all niggas. Not trying to sit here and say, nah, it's like, but it's real though. Like y'all, like if you can hear my voice, like, this shit is real. Like, feel me? I feel that shit. And I think the second thing that fears me is, I don't fear dying young. I just fear dying not knowing that I made the impact in the world that I wanted. Since I realized that death is dead as inevitable, people always used to actually Abdul, like, I'm always like, they say that I'm extreme. Like, I like to do the most, like with everything. There's no middle for me. If I'm gonna do it, I'm full in or full out. And it's like, I tell people, I don't want to just be a content creator. I just want to make history. Feel me? I want to make history. I want to be in history books. I don't know how I would do it or what I'm gonna do, but I want my name to never be forgotten. I want this to be a fucking holiday out there. No bullshit. I want people to celebrate my birthday. I want people to celebrate my death. I want people to celebrate the day I did such great. Like, I really want to make it into history. I want my name to live on forever. I want us to live on forever. I don't want us to ever be forgotten. The same way niggas can never forget about Martin Luther King, because always speak about that shit in the history books, it's the same way I want people to see me, you, Josh. No bullshit. Like, I don't want people just to see us, they were content creators back in the day. That's back when we used to watch something called YouTube. Y'all probably don't even know, but I want it to be deeper than that. I want you to see me on the big screen movies. I want you to see me standing up next to presidents, past presidents. That's how real I want it to be. I want kids in the next generation or the generation after to open up a history book and they see our face. Back in 2024. Damn, 2024? It's fucking 2098, like at that point. Feel me? 2100, like, nigga, that's how real it is. Like, feel me? I want them to, like, see it. I don't want my name to just be forgotten. I don't. I feel like, what's the point of life if I'm just gonna be forgetting? It's crazy. That's not, I don't know, like something about that shit's not right to me. Yeah. It's bad enough that I have to die. It's bad enough that I have to leave this world physically. But there's no reason why spiritually I still can't be here. So I don't know what happens after this. I don't. But one thing I do know is at least while I am here, I gotta make the best of it. I gotta make the best of it. I gotta do what I gotta do. I have to. I feel like that's another one of my biggest fears. And other than that, I mean, the only other fear that I actually do have is, like I said, I love to help people. I feel like my biggest fear is me dying or me not being able to help as much people as I want. I really want people to think better. I want people to be in better predicaments, better environments when we get back to communities. I used to tell y'all to be like, well, I tell y'all, but I love to help. Like, I love contributing. There's that, I be telling y'all be thinking I'm joking. Like, there's dead ass people to this day who will see me and start crying. No bullshit. They'll dead ass see me and they'll just start crying. Because they'll remember all the times I used to help them out, whether I was giving them food or I gave them money or I bought them whatever they needed. Like, that's how real it is. This is lady at my job who dead ass see me, she'll start crying, she'll be so happy to see me. Because every time she would come, I'd buy her a sandwich because she never had the money, or I just make a sandwich for her to eat. Feel me? Well, back when I was at C-Town, sometimes customers would have enough money to buy their food, I'd probably give them a couple of dollars, whatever the case might be. There was kids sometimes who had to go grocery shopping with a certain amount of money, and they would ask me, oh, you know how much this is, you know how much that is, oh, do you help me do the math so I know how much it's going to be after tax? I used to tell them, all right, look, it should be about this much. I'm going to give you like an extra $4 or $5. Use that for the tax, and whatever's left, just keep it. Feel me? Just keep it. No bullshit. That's how real it is. And it's like, even though they might not remember me later on in life, at least I know I tried to make it happen. Yeah. I tried to give back. And it's the same thing now for me. Like, then it's going to be the same thing later. I always told you, my dream YouTube video, I have a dream YouTube video, yeah, you know. My dream YouTube video is to hop in an ice cream truck. Me, you, Josh in an ice cream truck, blasting music, and giving out free ice cream. Probably do that shit for like the whole week. Probably run that shit through the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens. Take that shit to fucking Long Island. Take that shit upstate Rockland, like everywhere. Everywhere where we done been to, or everywhere that is, feel me? Just do it. Give out free ice cream. For the adults, probably, feel me? Got Don Julio, make them a little liquors. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? Like, hold on, wait, we got bottles of Henny, which I trying to do. I want a little, feel me? Little milkshake with some Henny. You know, on some lit shit though. On some lit shit though, but it's for free. I'm just giving back to the community. Feel me? I'm just giving back to the community. That's what I want to do. That's really what I want. So I feel like that's another one of my biggest fears, not being able to help people the way I want. Most definitely. I was supposed to show y'all a video, but I think I'll just save that for the next podcast. It's only like a minute. We'll save that. So I guess we're gonna go into the scary segment. So all right, guys. Basically, what this is the second part of the podcast. What you guys just watched, this is like the regular. That was a regular segment. The second segment is basically we're gonna be talking about anything, whether it's scary, true crime, or whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna be interesting. So just if y'all want, grab your snacks. If you like spooky shit, feel me? Put in your headphones and just listen. All right, Josh, you said you had a story. Would you like to go first? All right, what you got for us, man? What you telling us?
So boom. There's this one house, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, before you tell me, like, what's going on behind it? What's the name of the whole situation? If that's me.
Okay, the house is. It was the West Walbert house.
The West Walbert house.
Walbert house, right?
Oh, okay.
So, the story behind it is that there was this couple, an old couple, lived in there. Everything sounded so sweet,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Up until some people started saying that they're doing crazy, like mentally ill. Now, the reason they were saying that is because the couple started saying some crazy shit. Now, the crazy shit was paranormal activity going on in the house. So, like, the whole nine. Oh, there's people talking next to me, but I don't hear them.
Fuck.
I wake up and there's someone in my room. I'm doing dishes, door behind me closes. Like, the whole paranormal shit, all that shit. So, all the neighbors around are just hearing all this. Now, they're not really thinking too much of it, other than the fact that these old people are getting old, old people diseases, probably getting on real dementia, Alzheimer's, whatever the case may be. So they didn't really pay them no mind for real. So one thing that the lady liked to do a lot when she would have these paranormal episodes, she would like to drink water from the well. Now the water from the well, they use it for a lot of, like, whether it's drinking, laundry, whatever the case may be. So that's what she did. She would like to drink the water. Now, when she would drink the water, she would drink it with the husband. Now, the husband, he doesn't have the best feeling about this well, but it's a well, so he just fucking needs it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it, dude. It's water, it's street. So boom. So he goes along with it, with the whatever the wife does with the well. Fucking drinks it, uses it to like clean shit, whatever the case may be. So boom. But as time goes on, it's like these paranormal ghosts are like going crazier and crazier. And the stories they keep telling the fucking people is keep getting crazier and crazier. So up until the point, the neighbors, the people in the town, like, we should get these guys some help, some serious help, because they're genuinely concerned. So they went through with that. Somehow, somebody, they got him out the house, they got him checked into a hospital. So officers had decided to go in the house, you know, just like to check on like the living status, how they're living, if they can like gain clues up to see like why they're acting that way. You feel me? So everything looked pretty normal, very normal. Up until one of the officers went to the back of the well, and he noticed that there was this weird plant near the well. Right now, the plant was near the well. It grew over the well, and one of the buds of the flowers were leaking some sap,
You thinking what?
like sap.
Alright.
Leaking sap into the well. You know, so this sap was just leaking into the well this whole time. So they didn't really think anything of it until the one of the officers took a closer look. Now, what he found out was astonishing. The plant that was growing over the well, leaking sap into the water, was the Torah.
Goes what?
The Torah.
What the fuck is that?
The Torah is a delivery.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So it's not like fucking acid. Just it's crazy. It's like the craziest trip you'll ever be on.
Oh
Fuck.
shit.
Like it's like you can search this up. Like the Torah trips can last days.
The Torah? I never heard of this. This is some
Torah.
new shit.
Bro, the Torah? Yes, bro.
Damn, I'm about to try that shit up.
Yeah, you're crazy.
You're
Niggas about to be high for the next 2 weeks.
nigga high, you're going insane, like fucking bonkers, bro. You're going bonkers, bro. So yeah,
Wait, it could last for days if you can suggest that shit.
bro. If you can ingest it in the way that you do like weed, like crack, whatever the case may be, you're gonna get fucked up.
Damn.
You're fucked up, bro. It's not like, oh, let me microdose this, let me do this, let me just take a half of this, whatever the case may be. No.
You're cooked.
The Torah is nothing to play with. Now, I doubt it that it's just easily accessible.
Yeah, where the fuck do you even
Yeah,
get that at?
yeah, bro. So like, this shit has to be like found like forests or some bullshit like that, right? So yeah, that's the Torah. That's just crazy. But yeah, yeah, the officer realized it was the Torah, and he kind of started connecting the dots. And it turns out, obviously, the Torah plant just kept leaking water, keep leaking sap into the water in the well, and over time, they kept drinking the water. They were getting like multiple microdoses of just the Torah all the time. So I'm assuming like their body just ingesting so much, well not so much, but like little by little, it just built up in their system, and like the reaction was done up until it just couldn't take you. Just couldn't take
Fuck.
it. You feel me? So it's like when they noticed that, it's like, were they really ghosts in the house? Was the house really haunted? Or this whole time, all these years they were just tripping off the Torah?
They were just tripping off the tour.
Just tripping off the Torah.
Damn.
That's a hot take, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I generally feel as if like I'm not gonna say everything, because but a lot of the shit that people be saying that they see or hear is really just their own mental health. Like,
Yeah, the West Harbor House.
let me see. The West Harbor House.
See, look.
That's what it looks like?
Yes.
This one looks beautiful. Oh,
Yes, it's
Nah,
a
that's what I'm
beautiful
saying.
white flower. You would mistake it for like any common flower, bro. You feel me?
Yo,
Dropping these
that's
into the
that.
rainwater tank.
You don't even look something beautiful. It looks like something you can pick from the floor and give it to somebody. Like, look,
Like
I
I've
got
seen
you
it in
a
the
flower.
Discovery Channel show.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
So this whole time, it's like they thought they were seeing ghosts, and no matter how
Yeah.
No, they were hallucinating.
hallucinating.
Yes.
Damn.
And what was the name of that shit?
The Torah?
The Torah.
Yeah, the Torah, yeah.
The Torah. The Torah. I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
that shit in mind. All right. So now for today, I have 2 stories to tell. For the first story, I'm gonna be telling the story of Mr. Cruel. Now, I doubt y'all guys ever heard of this. This shit happened in Australia back in the 80s. So Mr. Cruel, he was I'm not sure if I could list him as a serial killer, because there's a specific way to list somebody as a serial killer. He should be considered it though. But he was a child abductor and graper. Yeah, he used to. I don't like saying that word, guys. Y'all gonna realize that. But he used to Fortnite kids. That's what I'm gonna say. He used to
Fortnite
laugh.
kids.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Why would you?
No,
Your word cook. Cook the whole podcast. Whole segment cook.
I'm not laughing because he's Fortnite kids. It's just the fact that
I said Fortnite.
Yeah.
We're gonna say Fortnite. So he Fortnite kid. And I ain't like that. We're like, I'm not. This is nothing to joke about.
PC?
Oh, yeah.
He's only laughing at the fact that I said Fortnite. I'm only saying Fortnite just to keep it positive. To keep it PG-13, I guess. But yeah, so that's what he used to do. What you call it? So, Mr. Cruel, this happened in Australia, Melbourne. So, August 22nd, 1980. While a family was sleeping, a masked man, Mr. Cruel, snuck in the house with a knife and a gun. He entered the parents' crib and he told them to relax. He told them that he was just gonna rob them, so they complied. He tied them up, he gagged them, but his true intentions was to go after the daughter. So as he had tied the parents up, I think he had went downstairs to the daughter.
Damn.
And come to find out, I think they also had a son. So he found the son, tied the son up, and then after he went to the daughter's room. Mother.
Where's Cardi B from?
The Bronx.
Ross?
Yeah.
She just finished campaigning for Harris.
I'm recording. I'm sorry, guys. That was my mom. But what you call it? So basically, he had come to find out that they had a little brother. She had a younger brother, so she tied the younger brother up and then made his way to the room. She was 11 years old, and he Fortnited her for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yes, 2 hours.
Wow.
And then the sick motherfucker, when he finished, he went downstairs and cooked himself a meal in their kitchen.
That's diabolical.
Yes.
Why are you laughing?
He also took. Now, the fact that he went downstairs to cook is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You have to have a different mentality
To go
for
downstairs.
2 hours and then cook.
Nah, that's
Like
2
nothing
hours
just
is
happened.
crazy, bro.
2 hours.
You have to be sick.
But then he also went downstairs to go cook. But look, he also took some vinyl records and a blue coat. Now, after when the police came, they did their investigation. What you call it? They realized that, bro, this attack was calculated. Like, feel me? Like, it's like he did everything so perfectly. Either, like, for me, it got to the point where it's like they thought that either he was a cop or he had some type of like military, feel me? Like, he was just too precise. He was too clean. He was too precise. And it was also known that like he thinks that he was like stalking the family down for like maybe days or weeks before he would attack, because he would just do everything so swiftly and perfectly. Like, it was literally just like step by step. Like, he had that shit written down book by book what to do. For me, so after that, that's when they first named him Mr. Cruel. That was his first attack. He went ghost until about December 1988. So about how many years later? About 8 years later, actually. Yeah, so he went ghost for about like 8 years. And then he was planning on his next victim. He targeted another family with John Willis and his family. He was sleeping and then he was woken up by somebody telling him, Mr. Cruel, not to be a hero. So at that moment, I think Mr. Cruel already had a gun to him or a knife to his neck, telling him not to be a hero. Oh yes, he had a gun to his head. So he was defensive. There was nothing he could do. Right after, he cut the phone lines. You know, back then they used to use the little phone shit.
Yeah.
He had cut the lines so nobody was going to be able to call the cops. And then he went upstairs to the children's room. I think he had 3 kids. He had a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old twins, and a 10-year-old. So how many kids? 5-year-old, I think he had 4 kids. He had 4 kids. So he had a 5-year-old named Gannett, 8-year-old twins, Robert and Linda, and then a 10-year-old Shannon. He had came for the oldest daughter, 10 years old, Shannon. So this one, he knew about the family because the family was on the news. That's how Mr. Cruel was able to find out about this family. And then after that, he started doing his research, hunting them down, stalking them, whatever he had to do. So boom. After that, Mr. Cruel tied up everybody. He did what you call it. He abducted Sharon. He abducted her, took her, but here's where things get a little weird. Of course, as you know, Mr. Cruel, he Fortnited her, but he didn't kill her. He did not kill her. I think he took her for maybe, a couple days. I don't think it was for too long. I think he took her for a couple days. He blindfolded her. He, took advantage of her. But he also groomed her, took care of her, brushed her hair, I think brushed her teeth, bathed her. Like, she kind of took care of her. Now, a lot of people were saying that, like, oh, this was just to watch DNA, which is also smart. But what the girl said, it was like, it's like he kind of didn't want to actually leave her. It's like he still fake took care of her in the most weirdest way ever. Feel me? Like, in the most weirdest way ever. And yeah, eventually she was found by a woman, because I guess after Mr. Cruel had did what he had to do after those few days, I'm not sure if he had knocked her out or he sedated her, but a woman was walking by and she seen Sharon on the floor, wrapped in like a green plastic bag, but she was still alive. And then that's how they found her. Mr. Beast, I don't know why I said Mr. Beast. Mr. Cruel, Mr. Cruel, he had put her there. I don't know why he did that. I guess he didn't want to kill her. Don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm happy that he didn't, but I guess he didn't want to kill her too. So she left her there. And then a woman found her. And then that was it. So when she was returned back to her family, cool. Now, he would go ghost again for about 2 years and then he would come back. This one was probably his worst one. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is probably his worst. So, July 3rd, 1990, about 2 years later, another situation, but this one was a little bit different. The parents weren't home. I think the parents went to some type of party or some type of event. But like I said, Mr. Beast would like track the family's activities down, so they knew. It was, I think, 3 girls in the house. I think one of them had went to the kitchen and they just seen Mr. Cruel in there with the gun and a knife. Nothing they could do. He had told 2 of them to, put on their school uniform and tied one of the girls up. He left a message for one of the girls to tell her parents when they got home, which was, I want $25,000 to get their daughter back. And then he left with one of the daughters in the parents' car. He also stole the parents' car. So after the parents came home, they seen the door open, they found out that their child was abducted. She was abducted for 50 hours and she was abused for most of the time. Jesus. And she was also found, not too far from the house, also wrapped up in the blanket. Mr. Beast told her not to remove the blindfold until he drove off, and she did just that. And then eventually, she was found. I think she was found not too far from the house, but she was found. And she was returned back to her family. And then his last victim, the Chan family. On April 13th, 1991, he picked the Chan family. I think they were a little bit rich. They were like restaurant and property owners. He had a 13-year-old daughter and 2 baby girls, Karen and Carly. Around 9 p.m., they went into the kitchen to go make food, and they see Mr. Cruel there. I ain't gonna lie to you, that would probably be the most scariest thing that you can see as a child. No bullshit. You walk into a kitchen just to see a big ass nigga, mask and all, knife and gun in hand, just sitting there. I'd be panicking. But it's like they fake synced that shit and already. It's like they accepted the defeat already. When once they seen, they was like, yeah, it's not that anymore. Yeah, they fake knew it was clipped. So after that, Mr. Cruel used the same lie, saying he was only here for the money, and she told one of the girls to show where the money was. He grabbed Carly and Karen by the hair, threw them in a cupboard, and put the bed in front of it so they wouldn't be able to get out. So he basically chopped them inside of the cupboard. And by the time those 2 kids came out the cupboard and they was able to push off the bed, they realized that their older sister was gone. So yeah, that was that. So this is when the police was really trying to figure out like who this nigga was or who he could be. They was going around saying that he might be an ex-cop or something, but about a year later, a man stumbled across a weird object, which was later identified to be Carmen, but she was dead. Now, this is the only girl that Mr. Cruel that we know of have killed. That we know of have killed. What you call it? Police believe that the reason why Mr. Cruel had to have killed was probably because maybe she seen his face or something along those lines. But yeah, she was found with 3 bullet holes in the back of the head. And despite those being the crimes that they know that Mr. Cruel had did, he's still linked to about 12 others that they think was also part of what he did. And he's never been caught. He's still believed to be alive. And there's a $300,000 reward for his capture.
So he's still alive, bro?
Still alive. He can still be killing, still doing whatever. He could be living a regular life.
Damn.
That's scary to think about, bro.
Yeah, that is scary. It's the fact that like you don't even know what he looks like. That's what kills. You don't even know what he looks like. You don't even know what he looks like. That's what really kills. We don't even know if the nigga's still in Australia. The nigga could be in the US. So
He could be anywhere.
exactly. Now, my second story, I'm going to be telling the story of Roy DeMeo, the butcher of Gemini Lounge, aka the Mafia's first serial killer. Now, before that, I want to show y'all guys a clip real quick on YouTube. Hopefully this shit loads faster.
Creepy guy. I went to a meeting that was shipping cars overseas to Kuwait, and Nino Gadji was Roy DeMeo's captain. He was there. I was there with Louis Melito. We were trying to get into that little bit of a scam, and we were sitting in a diner. There was a bunch of old people in a room. They gave me that table because it was, it wasn't agents or people around us, and he was paying attention in a different direction. So I said, "Boy," the conversation was starting. "Boy, no, what?" I says, "When you're looking away, it doesn't seem like you have an interest in what we're talking about."
All right, so that man who was just speaking right there was Sammy the Bull Gravano. He was also, what you call it, basically like a capo for the mafia, a hitman. He put in pain. This nigga right here, he is involved, that we know of, involved in 12 murders. That we know of. Was there more? Most definitely. Will he ever admit to that shit? No, but there was more. We all know that for a fact. But he was involved in 12 different murders. Now, I'm not sure if you heard it in this clip or if it was another clip, but he has said that Roy DeMeo, he was dead ass scared of him. Just because of the fact that he would kill just for no, but like he would just killing and killing and killing. I'm not sure if he said it in this clip because I watched the whole interview. He said that there was this one time where it was, they was having an interview or a dinner or some type of discussion on the table. And Roy DeMeo was just in his ear telling him how he could kill everybody in this table right now, this, that, and the third. And this nigga's looking at him like, yo, bro, this nigga is crazy. Like, yo, this nigga's not right in the head. And meanwhile, this is a nigga who probably killed like over 10 people. And he's telling you, like, bro, something's not right with this guy. Roy DeMeo and his crew is known to be behind at least that we know of 200 murders. 200 murders. Him and his crew. And it's like his crew is full of like 10, 20. I think his crew is like 4 of them.
Only 4 people?
Oh, you thought it was a gang? No, it was Roy DeMeo like 3 other people or 4 other people. It was, I don't think the group was past like 5 people. Yes.
200 murders?
Over 200 plus.
Damn.
200 plus. So today I'm going to be telling the story of the Gemini butcher. What you call the butcher of Gemini Lounge, Roy DeMeo. Roy DeMeo, born September 7th, 1940. He's a mobster from the Gambino crime family. If you know about the mafia, you know about the Gambino crime family. Fun fact, real quick, before I start. I actually ran into a customer and he told me that he worked for the Gambino crime family without acknowledging how crazy that shit sounds. The nigga was just rambling about his life. Yeah, man, this whole neighborhood changed. I remember I used to come here when I was a kid. Yeah, this is back when I was working for the Gambino family. I'm like, yo, bro, I was mid-cut. I'm mid-cut. I'm like, yeah, this is back when I was working for the crime Gambino. I'm like, what the fuck you just said to me? I'm like, nigga, you say no, like,
Don't tell me
yo,
that shit.
don't tell me that shit, nigga. The fuck? Trying to intimidate me? That's scary, nigga. Don't say that shit. Nah, that was real life. Bro. It's like a lot of people forget how life was really like. That shit, it's kind of cool to me, low-key, but it's also kind of scary. Right? But back to the story, though. Ray DeMayo, born September 7th, 1940, he's a monster from the Gambino clan family. He is the founder and the leader of the DeMayo crew, which is speculated to be part of about 200 murders. You know, like a lot of mobsters. He grew up in a poor household, but since a kid, he wanted to be in the mob. He started off as an apprentice, working in a butcher shop. Makes sense. Yeah, keep that in mind. And then he started loan sharking. If y'all don't know what loan sharking is, y'all should, but if you don't, I'm gonna explain it to y'all. All right, so basically, guys, loan sharking is, back then, it was a quick method if you wanted to start a business. A lot of people wouldn't get approved for a certain amount of money by the bank or by financial unions, so they would go to the mobsters. The mobsters would loan them as much money as they need, but they would have to pay that shit with heavy interest. Like if you was borrowing $10,000, you probably gonna have to pay back like 15. No bullshit. Like a little extra 5-6 profit for the nigga that you loaned the money to. If you didn't pay up the money on time, they would beat your ass or they'll kill you, whatever the fuck it was, chop off a finger. However they wanted to get their money, they could do it. But at that time, though, it was a good way to make money. You loan somebody the bread, and then you would slowly get your money back, probably like every week with a little bit of interest until it's paid off. But it was also a trap because what a lot of them would do is they would give them a certain amount of money where it would be hard for them to pay back. So obviously, the longer you take, the more money that you're gonna have to pay. They're gonna charge you late fees, this and the third. You know what I'm saying? Throw more money on top of it. It was a way to hustle somebody. And they used to use their fear and their gang to obviously implicate that way. It's like, yo, if I don't pay him, they're gonna kill me and my family. That's what it was. So yeah, that was loan sharking. So yeah, for me, it was a popular thing back then. So it wasn't like something out of the ordinary. Everybody was doing that shit. But he was on a hunt at that time to become a made man. If you don't know what a made man is, it's basically like being a best way to put it, to be a big homie. See how niggas be in Bloods and Crips and they want to be big homie? Same thing in the mafia. Everybody wanted to be a main man or a capo, feel me, or the Don. But at that time, everybody wanted to be a made man. Feel me? Once you became a made man, you was really part of the mafia family, and you know what I'm saying, you would get certain leverages over certain people, you'd get more power, which equals more money. It's just who wouldn't want to be a made man? So, feel me, by 1972, he was up. He was making good money. He even became board of directors. Don't know how he was able to pull this off, but he became board of directors of a credit union. Oh. He used that shit to launder more money and to, you know, probably probably help that shit with his loan sharking too. He was smart with his money. He knew how to hustle around. Eventually, what really made him blow up, especially financially wise, was his car theft ring. He had a little car theft ring which would go on basically. I think he would steal cars and he would swap out the VIN numbers and everything and the registrations, or for example, let's say somebody needed their car to get fixed. Right? I think he owned body shops. If somebody needed their car to get fixed, they would go steal somebody else's car and put the parts in your car because it was cheaper, and you were paying him to do that. Just like you would probably pay him, let's say like 2-3 bands. So yeah, I need this bumper, I need that bumper, I need it painted and everything. And what he would do is he would just go steal the same exact car, but with the same color that you want. Take yours off, put your. It was free to steal the car.
Oh shit!
So it's like, steal the car, probably pay the guy who stole it a little something on the side, and he would fix your car. But all right, he just put a bunch of stolen parts on it. Call it a day. That's it. Boom, the car fixed. Some people knew about it. Some people didn't. Nobody complained because at the end of the day, if they're paying cheaper to get their car fixed, and shit, you're getting something better than a brand new car. You're getting a part straight off of another car. What the fuck you gonna complain about? Situations like that, it's like kind of a win-win for everybody except for the one who's losing their car because it got stolen. But yeah, that's why a lot of people at that time, a lot of people get away with certain shit like that just because of the fact that it was more people benefiting than lose. It was 2 benefits to 1 loss. Best way to explain it. And yeah, so for me, he got to the car theft ring, and then eventually he ended up getting into pornography because pornography was illegal at that time. He ended up getting into distribution of pornography too. Made him a lot of money. A lot of the mob bosses didn't appreciate it. They kind of looked down upon it, but one thing about the mafia is when you're making the money, they kind of like to turn a blind eye. It's like when you're making that money and you're able to pay everybody, you're able to keep everything going, what they gonna tell you? So we're gonna head into his first murder. In July 1973, he set up a man named Rosenberg for me to be killed. The reason why he killed him, I can't remember. If I'm not mistaken, I think Rosenberg had gotten caught up. I think he had gotten pinched by the cops. Pinched meaning he got caught up by the police, and they were scared that he might end up snitching. So Roy just killed him. For me, Roy just killed him all. But after that first murder, on some psychopath shit, after that first murder, he's seen how lucrative murder was. Like, he's seen how much money he could make. So from there, yeah, it was just up. Next person he killed that we know of, he killed a guy named Andre Katz. Another problem with him is he got in trouble with the cops. Everybody was scared that he might snitch and take down everybody. Roy set him up to kill him. How he did that? If I'm not mistaken, he lined him with a bitch. What I was telling you earlier, he lined him with a bitch. Lined him with a bitch. The nigga thought he was going on a date. In reality, the Mayo crew caught him, drove to the butcher shop in Queens, killed him, cut him up, grinded him. Yeah. Bro, and here's the thing, this is why everybody had a problem. He didn't have to do that. He chose to do that. No. Like, no, real shit. Like, now, like, yeah, you think gotta. Back then, niggas was just getting boom, broad, bow, that's it. And no, there was no cameras. See me?
Not free.
No bullshit. The only way you was getting caught is if somebody said, nah, I seen him do it. Nobody was saying that.
I was gonna say shit.
Nobody was snitching at that time. No bullshit. You can catch a body broad day. If nobody says, nah, it was him, it was not you. That's dead ass how it works. Like, no real shit. That's dead ass how it works. So it's like, for him to sit here and cut up bodies, grind them shit up, everybody was looking at him like, yo, bro, nobody asked you to do that. You did not have to do that. You did that shit just to scare people. Like, you did that just to do it. Like, you woke up and said, nah, we're not just gonna kill him. We're gonna make an example out of that nigga. That's what he did. He made an example out of people. But for me, like I said, they caught him, took him to the butcher shop in Queens, they killed him, they cut him up, they ground him up at the shop. They threw him in the dumpster, and I think later on that week, a homeless man was running through the garbage, and sooner or later the cops showed up, because come to find out, I think the homeless man had found a human leg, a whole leg there, just a whole leg sitting in the garbage. And after that day, he had all of New York panicking. He had no bullshit, like, yo, bro, because this is new, like, bro, like, nobody was doing this at this time. Like, yo, what do you mean they found the whole leg? Like, bro, like, they found the leg. Like, they didn't find the body, they just found the leg. Like, oh, niggas just chopping up bodies now, that's what we do? Cool. All right, boom. Now, the reason why this day was so special is because they had a method, right? For me, this is the only niggas I know who had a whole method to killing people. This was their method. They would stab the person in the heart to stop the blood from pumping, and then they would tie them and hang them upside down in the bathtub, let the blood drain out of them, dismember the body, and then finally they'd order a pizza and eat it with their bloody hands. Yeah, and he had called this method the murder machine.
Nigga, what?
But that's why I said it was smart that it played important because he was a butcher. He learned all of that from butcher work. Because it's smarter though, because what they call it, obviously when you stop the heart from pumping, the blood's not circulating as fast as it usually would. So it'll be easier for the blood to drain out. It makes less of a mess, easier to clean up, it's more fat. He knew what he was doing, I give him that much. Sick. But he knew what he was doing. I can't really put it past him. Now, the best part about it too is that they will send all the bodies to a specific dump. This dump had carried all the bodies, they had carried all meat products. All types of meat garbage. That's what, there was only one dump specified for that. Reason why is because they wanted to stop infestation, so they'd always have to cover it quickly up with dirt. And that's why they was never able to find any of the bodies. And that's why they was able to get away with it so much. Just because of the fact that they would send all those human bodies to that dump. But the best part about it is that if you was to send dogs to try to find that body, the dog's not gonna be able to find it because it's a dump for meat. So It's not only gonna be finding human, but it's going to find human protein, chicken protein, pork protein, dog. It can be anything. So it's like the dog's not going to be able to detect. It's not going to be able to sense it because it's sensitive for protein at the end of the day. And that's what made the shit so, I'm not going to say perfect, but that's what made it so hard to catch them. It's the fact that they knew the shit like the back of their hand. They knew exactly where to put the body and how to cut the body up. The dump was called Fountain Ave Dump. So if you ever hear that shit, don't go near it. So eventually, Roy DeMeo, he became a made man. He was in charge of the alliance, but he was told not to sell drugs. He was told not to sell drugs by the higher ups, obviously because it's too much money. Oh, sorry, too much money. It was too much trouble. You know what I'm saying? Cops, bullshit. It's just dirty money. He didn't want to get into it, but Roy DeMeo seen the opportunity and he took it, so he started selling coke. Now, this is what led to his demise. One of his one of his members in the crew, his name's Chris, but Chris sees DeMeo as a father, so he calls himself Chris DeMeo. Blazing, I know. He calls himself Chris DeMeo. He was supposed to do a little drug deal with the Colombians, but I guess he was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna get one up on these niggas and I'm gonna fake rob them, kill them. That failed. I think he had killed 2 of them, but he wasn't able to kill the last one. I don't know what the fuck happened. No, I think he killed all 3. Yeah, he killed all 3 of them. But what he didn't think of was the retaliation by the Colombians. Now, DeMeo didn't want to go to war with the Colombians because Colombians would go to war anything. Still to this day, Colombians are the last people that you want to fight. But off top. So long story short, DeMeo was telling the shit like, you shouldn't have done that because the Colombians is going to want to go to war with us. And now this nigga DeMeo panicking because he does not want the shit to blow up and make the shit the Italian mafia versus the Colombian mafia. He wasn't trying to do that. That was a bad look on him. But what Chris fucked up was he gave the Colombians DeMeo's last name. So now DeMeo's thinking in his mind, like, yo, bro, me and my family's dead as fuck. So if they're gonna come for anybody, they're coming for that last name. That's how they are. Like, they're not coming for Britain, they're coming for anything DeMeo. If he has the last name DeMeo, they're dead. So that means it's him, his wife, and his kids. So for me, obviously DeMeo, he panicked, he didn't even know what to do. So eventually they ended up having to come to the decision. Where it's like, yo, something's got to give. So he ended up having to kill that guy. How did he kill him? He machine gunned him down. He had a Mick Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is? Yeah. He had to machine gun him down. Because at that time, what it was popular to do was a lot of people would kill, but they would kill to make an example. They just wouldn't kill you. Like, they would kill you in a brutal way just to, like, set that example. So that's what DeMeo had to do. He had to set that example for the Colombians. But even after that, before that, DeMeo was panicking to the point where this is his biggest fuck up. He ended up killing an innocent college kid. How he did that? I think he came home one time. He seen a strange car, unfamiliar car parked outside of his crib. It was a college kid trying to sell vacuums, like a little salesman. Where he seen him and thought he was a spy, or he thought he was like an assassin from the Colombians trying to kill him. So he called his men. They loaded up in the car. And they started chasing that college kid. They were shooting at him. I think they were shooting at him with like an armed car. Like they was really trying to take that nigga out. He ended up killing him, and witness was even saying it too. Like after when the police were doing the investigation, even witnesses would say like, yeah, bro, like I thought it was that shit looked like a professional hit. Like, them niggas was dead as like gunning him down out of the car in an armed car. And that also goes to show like the type of access. I don't know what the fuck these niggas had. These niggas had access to shit that I could never even imagine. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know how the fuck they would do this shit. How the fuck do you even get a Mick Thompson?
Money, bro.
But you know what they did? They said that they would get a Mick Thompson rep, and then they would go to the right person. They would turn it into a real gun, like a replica gun. They would buy just a replica gun, and then somebody would turn it into a real gun. How they did that, I don't know, but they did.
That's smart as fuck.
Gangster. But feel me? He ended up killing that college kid, and then after that, feel me, he ended up coming to find out that it was just a college kid. He thought it was a Colombian spy. He felt bad about it, but feel me? Yeah. After that whole situation, the mafia ended up finding out. So the mafia told him, like, yeah, but you have to kill your friend. He gotta go. The nigga who fucked up the whole place, he gotta go. And that also what led to him machine gunning down his friend. He had to set that example not only for the Colombians, but also for the mafia. So for me, obviously, after all the many murders and all the fucking cases that was trying to build up on DeMeo, for me, the mafia had ended up coming to the conclusion like, yo, bro, this nigga DeMeo's moving too hard. He's gonna get locked up. For me, it's only a matter of time. The only problem is that 2 of DeMeo's associates already had snitched. He already started snitching. So for me, they started building up the case. And by the time DeMeo had realized that the cops was on his ass, shortly after, he was dead. He was found dead in the back of his own trunk. He was. I'm not sure if they shot him to death or they beat him to death. It was either or. I think they shot him to death. Yeah, I think they shot him. Yeah, they shot him. They shot him to death in his back trunk. He was there left for like days, maybe even weeks. Maybe even months. I can't remember how long he was in that trunk. But when they had found him, they had popped the trunk. He was frozen. He was frozen shut. That's how long he's been out there, and like in that cold New York City. You know, back then it was brick in New York City. It was like 20 degrees like every other day. But yeah, and that's the life of Roy DeMeo. He was behind about 200 murders. Yeah, he was most definitely a psychopath. Like, he found some type of enjoyment in killing. Most definitely did find some type of enjoyment in killing. And yeah, and it's kind of funny because it's true what they say: when you live by the gun, you die by the gun. Because he was killed. The same reason why he was killing people, he ended up getting killed himself. Not that he snitched, but he's just killed so many people. So, he's killed so many people for so many people. Nobody can trust him. Like, yeah, but this nigga was just like, it was on some real shit. Like, if Roy DeMeo was to snitch, the whole mafia would have came down. Like, I'm talking about, like, he was probably doing hits for the Don himself. Like, for Casa, like, he was probably doing hits for the Don himself. He had to kill him. Just because of the fact that, I mean, if he had snitched, he'd take down the whole mafia. He'd take down the whole empire. Yeah, that's the story of Roy DeMeo. Yeah, very interesting guy. I'm showing the fact that he's been a good dead ass. Like, he's behind 200 different murders.
That's a lot of fucking.
That's a lot of people.
My word.
That's a lot of people, man.
And not only that, I feel like the one thing that really just throws me off is just a simple fact of he was really nobody asked him to do that. Like, he really did not have to grind up the bodies and cut them up.
He did.
Cut up the body.
He didn't have to do that. Like, he really didn't have to do that. He chose to do that. And it's like, I didn't realize that until another Italian mafia member said, like, bro, he didn't have to do that, bro. He didn't have to do that. He could have just shot him, boom, boom, dipped. Like, he chose to do that. But yeah, that's the story of Roy DeMeo, guys. Well, that was my last story. So, yes, that's the end of the podcast. All right, guys. It's the end of the podcast. It's getting late. It's like about to be 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's about to be 11 o'clock. It's the end of the podcast. This is episode 1. Feel me? Pretty good episode, pretty solid episode. Feel me? With much more better ones to come. Of course, we're gonna learn from our mistakes. Let us know about it in the comment section below too. Let me know what could have been better. But we'll catch you guys next week. Love y'all. It was your boy Doolie.
Your boy Jbluebillz.
Your boy Jay.
We're gonna catch y'all in the next podcast. And let me know what our name should be, because we gotta figure that shit out. We gotta figure that shit out before I upload the video with the podcast.
The Island Boys?
The Island Boys?
Get your hands off me.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna catch y'all.